Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Farmer or Fighter. Woo! Wait, I gotta use the meme thing I got here.
Hooray!
Alright, there you go. Season 2, Episode 1 of Farmer or Fighter. It's been a while since we've done one of these, to the point where some people don't actually know what Farmer or Fighter is. And it's actually been like a full year since we started. I started last January in 2023. And it essentially came from a bunch of people from the community. Let me lower the music a little bit. A bunch of people from the community being like, hey, I want to see your account, my account, like how am I doing, all that kind of stuff. And I thought I'd create this fun little quote unquote game show about it, where it's like, all right, you get to submit your accounts. And then I have guests over, and then with the guests and all the context, all that kind of stuff, we label you as a farmer or a fighter. So I think I've had like 12 episodes of this throughout the past year, but you know, it's gotten pretty busy. I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. So we are finally back with the first episode. So yeah, it should be pretty fun. Let me say hi to the chat real quick. We got Just Green Dude, who was here earlier, Ignir. We got Alex, Derpy Squirtle, Shappie's here. That's how you know it's not too late to submit. I think we still have a couple more slots for submission. It's basically like you submit your account and your content, yeah, essentially, and then we'll have the guests here. We'll have me and the guests kind of go back and forth and, you know, discuss if you're a farmer or a fighter, and that's kind of the way it'll go. And the guest for today's stream is actually a special one. He is a newer Rise of Kingdoms content creator. He kind of came into my radar because he made a video about my KD and how he's gonna migrate. I'm like, oh shoot, he's coming to 2268. So I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a perfect time. He also mentioned Farmer Fighter in that video. So let me go ahead and introduce Bus Driver here. Yo, Bus Driver, how you doing, man? Hello?
Oh, I had oh my God, see, this is how you know I'm a noob. I had the stream volume on, and I was getting like double feedback. I had no idea what was happening.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, I muted that one. So yeah, thanks for having me on. I mean, honestly, when I saw Farmer Fighter, I think it was about 9 months ago, and at that point I had 200 million KP. I haven't started KVK4 yet, and I never thought I would be making content for Rise of Kingdoms. And I was like, you know what? You probably get like 40% of the credit for me starting this. Cause
wow, that's a lot of the credit.
Yeah, man. Because up to that point, whenever I watch videos, a lot of it was Shizgul's videos. I just wanted to learn about the game. Like, I didn't even understand the concept of streaming.
Yeah.
So why would you watch other people play the video game? Like, it was a complete noob. So one, like, really great. I mean, surreal and grateful to be on. But yeah.
All right, yeah, appreciate it, man. So introduce yourself a little bit then. Who you are, how long you've been playing, your experience in the game, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So I started in July of 2022.
Okay, so a relatively newer player compared to.
Yeah. It feels like it's been a long time, but I guess for a lot of people it's newer. My astrology sign is, what is that, Pisces? Is that how it works?
Oh, there you go.
Wait, can I interact with the chat? Or
yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah, and then I finished KVK 6, I think, like beginning of January. And I literally just been farming and making video, waiting to migrate to 2268, which should happen in 3 days.
There you go.
Yeah, I would say for a lot of the players that follow me, they're like, oh, I like how detailed you are. One, I'm a nerd, but really, I think probably if you like the videos I make, it's because I like to get into nuance, like to figure out how stuff works and then explain it to people. I just never knew that there would be an audience, right? So I started my channel December 1st, 2023. So 3 months ago. And you could even look through the videos. It was just, here's my account. I use my real name. It's Kwong, by the way. And I'm like, here's my account, and then they got like 300 or 400 views. I'm like, wait, people actually want to hear me talk. And then from there, I didn't know anything about thumbnails, and just grew from there. And honestly, I've learned more about the game the last 2 months making videos about it than I knew before. So it's not. I think when you want to explain it to other people, it forces you to figure it out a lot more in depth.
100%. Yeah.
And then just like one last thing, feels a little like a fraud to be on here, because I feel like I need to prove myself in 68. So even if I do give like, hey, you know, a farmer or fighter, I'm well aware that I need to actually prove myself. Like, one, you're stepping up in level, right? I was like in the mid AC, but two, I mean, I wouldn't look at my stats and be like, oh wow, that's a fighter. You know, it's just someone that seems to have done pretty well for where he was at in the account age. But you know, if you want to be a fighter, you got to step it up. So yeah.
All right.
Anything else?
No, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's a fun part about Farmer Fighter, is that every single episode is really subjective based on the individual, and that's why, like, if you submitted, full disclosure, you might get roasted. I don't know how Bus Driver is, but we had the 960 boys on here, and then they were roasting literally every single account. We had Ruz and Redline on here roasting every single account, and then when we had Shappies in the chat and Gains, they said they're being too easy. So it really depends on the individual, and yeah, that's what will make it fun. How'd you even find Rise of Kingdoms? I guess we could start off with that. Like, how did you even start playing?
Holy crap! So first of all, streaming is hard. How do you play, respond to chat, and like, oh my god, there's so many things going on. Okay, so I'm actually, I don't know why I started the game, honestly. I think it was around like June, July, and it was just like, oh, I think I want to play like a city builder game, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe like Clash of Clans or something. And especially like the last few years, whenever I just have like a hunch or like an urge, I'll just go do it. That's actually how I met my girlfriend. Decided to sign up for jiu-jitsu randomly and met her, right? So I just decided to download this game. My plan was I thought it was going to be like Civilization or something. I was going to play for,
yeah,
like,
actually
month, get the fix. I didn't even have I wasn't even necessarily a gamer. And then once I started and I realized, oh, wait a minute, like there's different alliances and you can vie to see who's the top alliance. And I really like PvP and like strategy. So that was interesting. And then people were talking about KVK, and I'm like, wait, you could fight other kingdoms, and it just got more and more hooked. So I was free to play for maybe 4 months, 5 months, and then until I couldn't take it anymore, right? Like I want to be competitive, and then you kind of open the Pandora's box, and yeah, that's how I started.
Yeah, I feel you, man. It's just interesting though that it was pretty much post-COVID you started playing, because I heard a lot of those stories during COVID, but I guess it's good to see that we still have new players coming in, and good ones too. So I'm guessing you know the premise of Farmer Fighter. Like, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go, man.
Alrighty, let me just go ahead and do this and go into the main screen. So if you guys do not know what Farmer Fighter is, or if you're wondering how to submit your account, there is a link to the Discord. In season 2, we're going to be using the Discord a lot more. I paid a lot of money for it, and I don't know, I want to be able to use this Discord for Farmer Fighter. We used to use Google Sheets, but I think it's pretty interesting with the forum system here, where you could literally see every single account that was submitted, and then from there we could the audience and people in the Discord could actually even vote on Discord if they are a farmer or a fighter. So and you could kind of compare and contrast yourself to other people. So yeah, I guess we could start off. If you do want to submit your account, this is the steps here. You have to add how many KVKs you played, what roles you have in fighting, what are your commanders, any extra details, and then a bunch of screenshots such as your power or KP. So this page, and then your kind of deads page, your KP breakdown, your equipment. This is just my stuff that I had to put in there. My VIP, the markswoman, and then as well as, if you do have it, your past KVK contribution. So, all right, let's go ahead and start this off with Bacon, who I actually used as a test dummy to see if this concept even worked. Because I don't know about you, I'm not a Discord guy. I never used forums before like that, so I was just really curious to see if it worked. Bacon was kind enough to, I guess, be our guinea pig here. Bacon being from 2268, it was actually a viewer as well, and then he migrated into the kingdom. And yeah, let me just go ahead and read what he had to say here. Hello, my name is Evil Bacon, also known as Peppa Pig Family Owner. I've been playing 3.5 SOC KVKs, so 1.5 SOCs in 2769 and 2 SOCs in 2268. Open fielder. Open field pairings are Guan, CPO, both expertise, and Luce, Alex, both expertise, with Alex Museum buff. Since I started my SOC, I've only spent $20 each KVK to focus my crystal tech to be as strong as possible as I can for the open field. So basically, I'm an inf main low spender player. In the image below, I show my account stats before/after the KVK, except the deads and resources stats because I forgot. Okay, it looks like I didn't lose too much power, but my power was at the peak before past 7 opening, and I still grow even after KVK is over because my research is not finished yet. Oh wow, so like this guy doesn't even have T4, T5. My highest was about 63 million and it went down to 57 million. Out of my 3.5 SOCs, I've only gotten 30 mil kills achievements 1.5 times. That 0.5 I migrated in the middle KVK because 2068 migration opening. Please go easy on me. Okay, I guess we could go ahead and take a look at these screenshots here. Do you see everything, bus driver?
Yeah, once you zoom in, I can see it.
Right.
Also, just hey, Shappie, yeah, appreciate you being in the chat. I actually was watching one of your videos like early on. I think it's something about whether some event, whether it was worth it, you know, for I think something like equipment and material. And that's actually, I still remember that one because you did a really good job on that one. So yeah, so thanks for helping out when I didn't know what the hell was going on. But yeah, I can see it.
All right, perfect. Yeah, Shappie's a real. Let me plug Shappie's channel while I'm here. But yeah, we could go ahead and look at Evil Bacon's stats here. 61. So this is, I'm guessing, before the KVK started at 61.2 million power, and then he went down to 59.7. 1.2 billion KP to 1.8 billion KP. So I guess we could, as I open up the screenshots, what are your initial thoughts on Mr. Evil Bacon here? As I open these up, this is gonna be a bit rusty because it's the first time we've done this on Discord. There you go, and then he also did the same. There you go. KP breakdown, more T4 than T5, but he just came from, like, he's only played 3 SOCs or 3.5 SOCs. Oh wow, this is, whoa. Okay, 13.2 mil deads. So yeah, give us a rundown of what you're thinking right now. Like, what's the thought process?
So first of all, I've been following the 68 a lot this last KVK, right? And obviously the Discord, and Bacon's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's coming out all the time.
That's true.
So I mean, I guess like when you have to qualify for a fighter, I'll just use this as a definition, because technically you could be a fighter in KVK 3, and then that's not going to hold up at an A seed, and then whatever you do in an A seed might not hold up in 68, right? So he's clearly a fighter. You know, I don't know what Panther, you know, Panther likes to roast him. I think Panther even knows he's a fighter. It's actually it's really impressive that you could get 600 million KP with 2 marches, because when you have less marches, it just takes so much longer. So you almost have to make up for it with activity. And if you spent $20 just on crystal, you're essentially, I mean, do you buy like do you buy scroll the gem recharge gem like 650? Like, do you do any of that, or like you don't do any of that, just crystal?
That's a good question. Yo, Bacon, is he here?
Yeah, it's Alex, right? Alex
yeah,
Moreno?
Crystal and Crystal Quest. Do you buy gem supply? I guess it's like, what do you do in the off season in terms of spending? But yeah, he gained, according to the stats, he gained 505.8 million KP, 1.6 million deads.
Hey, so. we're rounding up, right? 2.88.
Nah, you're right.
600. All right. So you got the 30 mil achievement.
Yeah, he did. 31.1.
Yeah, I mean, like, the guy had 1.6 million deads at like 61 million power. You know, like, it's just for the burden he's putting on the kingdom versus his output. It's just very impressive, especially for 2 marches.
That's true.
When we take a look at your equipment and your armaments.
This is what he's running here. Whoa, look at this. This guy's a mini whale over here with his full legendary sets that he got going on. I guess like that's the power of focusing on 2 marches only.
Yeah. So that's his first set. Okay.
Yeah.
And then second set.
That's his. This is the second set. It's 2-piece inf set with Eternal Knight, and then the boots, and then epic gloves, which I'm guessing he's gonna upgrade the gloves when he can, and then a 4-piece set for the main set that he got going on for the march speed.
Yeah, I would say clearly a fighter, and also for someone with his profile, you can imagine if, let's just say, you had 150 more Bacons in 68. It was just hypothetical, and that's essentially the profile for, say, like a sub or a second alliance in 68. It would be really overwhelming. You watch the 93 KVK, right? There's numbers everywhere. Like, someone like this that's on all the time, and let's just say not all 150s on, but by like half of them's on, like, a lot. It can actually do a lot of damage. I think a lot of times, like, low spenders are really underrated because you don't think of them as, oh, someone that's just gonna hard fill or swarm all this stuff. But one, if they're on a lot, I think activity level is something that if you do, you're doing migration for your kingdom, you have to screen that out, because if someone is on a lot, it can make up for so much. And Bacon's on all the time, so I mean, clearly a fighter to me.
All right,
especially for where he's at. Yeah, I will say this. I would consider, since you already have 2 infantry, I think the goal for you eventually is to get to 3, maybe 4 marches, and the 1 of each troop type. Because if you're just staying infantry, you know, like when you get the armaments, the archer and the cavalry is not usable. Like when a new cav comes out or a new archer comes out, you literally have to wait almost like a year, right? Where if you could cycle on there, having 1 of each troop type is going to be more just efficient value-wise than having 2 of 1. So that's something that you could think about over the next year or so. But yeah, I mean, despite what Panther says, you're a fighter.
There you go. So we will give Bacon the fighter. Yeah, I mean,
I can't. Sorry, I haven't. There's no way I could follow chat and focus on this. So if I missed what you said, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Maybe I shouldn't. I was planning on streaming soon. Maybe not. This is crazy.
Hey man, you kind of get used to it. Like there's a lot to look at for sure. But Bacon, is this the first fighter you got? Because Bacon's been a multiple time entrant of farmer fighter, and I think maybe one of the success stories that we could bring up where it's not about where you start. Like, even if you are, and this is what I always say, is it's not about where you are now, it's about where you will be. And you know, like, you build up your account, especially if you're a newer account. You're supposed to be a farmer because, you know, you're supposed to build up your account. But now that you're in SOC, like, getting 500 million KP with 2 marches as a 59 million power without T4 is a lot. So good to see you, man.
Yeah, let me add this to, I'll plug Bacon some more, because I was following you guys. I think it was zone 5. Like, it doesn't show up on your stats when you're willing to be on. You know, you're the anchor. You're doing, like, he does a lot of little stuff that is actually helping the kingdom. So, I mean, that I would take that over someone that's just chasing KP. That's all they care about. You know what I mean? Like it.
Yeah. All right, there you go. That's how you know Bus Driver hasn't been in 2268 yet, because he's still being nice to Bacon. He's still being a nice guy to maybe Bacon. When Bus Driver migrates in, he'll be like you'll be besties. He'll be like the pro Bacon club.
Bacon fan club right here.
The Bacon fan club. So Bacon with the fighter at the end. The chat also agreed with you. 63% being fighter, and 36% being farmer. Apparently Bacon steals all the gem nodes. So okay.
Yeah, and also his armaments. I'll say this too.
They're pretty strong.
Probably the biggest mistake I see for a lot of experienced players now, like a lot of the even players with up to 8-10 billion kill points, their armament's worse than Bacon's. Bacon doesn't even spend. So if he gets it to at least that level, then there's no excuses. I think people just either because it's RNG, they don't like it. There's still actually progressive ways to build it, and he's actually done a pretty good job with that.
Yeah, there you go. Also, Bacon has this crazy luck, so I feel like for the armament system, they just gave F2Ps this extra luck, this extra buff or something, and then all the spenders could spend on it, and then it's just the mid spenders that get fucked over, but it's all good.
No credits, all luck, Bacon. Actually, I take it back. I'm already getting mean. Okay.
All right, there you go. This is the second entry, YPO Greer. Hello, my name is YPO Greer. I'm kind of low spender. Only started putting money in the game when COVID started. Now I only put 20 euros every KVK, and sometimes I buy Lucian Scroll Pass. I fought, I think, because I really can't tell over 10 plus KVKs. Dang, but most of them were KVK 2 and 3 because my group, we kept migrating to new kingdoms, afraid of Crystal Tech and Wales. I think we only fought 5 to 6 SLCs, and the last KVK, 4 KVKs managed to get 30 million kills, and this one I did 55 million. My main role for a long time was Garrison lead because I was in the small kingdoms and my infantry equipment was decent for them. I usually only fought with 2 to 3 marches, but in the last KVKs I was field focus using Guan Sargon, Nevsky Joan, Liu Scipio, Boudica Metmed, and Zhuge YSG. So a bit of context with that account. We could see I could let me open up all the screenshots at once, and then we'll make it bigger for everybody. Boop. There you go. And let me and then this was there's other screenshots here with last 3 KVKs, so we could put that up there. There are a lot of screenshots for this, holy crap. And then the armaments, yeah, whatever, we'll open them up too. I'm telling you, the armaments, we never did armaments in Farmer Fighter just because there's so much to look at, but we'll take a look anyways. Okay, there you go. Can you see it? Is it pretty clear?
Yeah, I can see it. But I almost started trying to follow one screenshot after another, so I got real confused. So we'll have to go through it again. I already forgot what he's played 10 plus KVKs.
Yeah,
migrated back a lot. Okay.
Yeah. So 72.7 million power, 5.2 billion KP. Relative, it's not too old. It's 8 digits starting with a 4. There's a lot of T4 kills. You could see that from the KVK 2s and 3s. But it's still a decent amount of T5 kills. We could go ahead and look at the other screenshots. 23 million deads. We have this as the gear. So what are your initial thoughts looking at this account? What are you?
So initial thoughts, if you played a lot of KVK 2 and 3, it's a very different game. Looking back now, right, a lot of the higher power players, they literally just sit there and tank a bunch of players, to get a bunch of KP. So that account ID probably started, there you go, late 2019, right? So I would actually say first thought is farmer. I would, for example, if you put his profile and Bacon's side by side, I would actually take Bacon's over him. I think something that a lot of people don't realize, like as you have a older ID, it's easier to predict where you're going to be. Whereas like there's some upside of Bacon. I don't know what he's going to do for the next year, right? Maybe he gets a job or something. Like
starts wailing out.
Yeah, like when you play for that long, and a lot of it was KVK 2 and 3, you got the KP. I just don't know how you fight, like where you're at. So that's like my first thought. I think maybe we could look at some like equipment and armaments or something else.
There you go. This is full infantry stats with the armaments here. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty much like my armaments. A lot of hunter inscriptions, so I'm guessing you won a couple of KVKs here. Hunter inscription on the Nevsky as well as the CPO. I will say though, like I think these KVKs were in SOC, and then there was how much KP? 441 million KP in this SOC. You could also see this one. I don't know which one's the KP. But yeah, I don't know. So you say farmer?
So I was leaning towards that. So it's basically one of those where if I was the migration officer, which actually I would like to help out with migration Panther after I prove myself. This is someone I would really want to get on voice and talk to more, see if it's activity level, how much experience. I mean, I think he said like he's played. What do you say? How many?
Like
SOCs?
10 plus KVKs. Like let me. We could go back to text. 5 to 6 SOCs.
Okay, because like clearly at whatever the lower level, he's a fighter at that level, right? And it's just like if he steps up to this level, okay, he has 5 billion KP in like 4.5 years. Can he step up and contribute? I do like that his armaments are in a decent place, because if you could figure that out, at least there's some nuance that you're putting into the game where you're probably less likely to do dumb shit. So it's close. Like I'd be intrigued, but it's just like I would need a little bit more info. If you had to make me choose one, I would say it's close, and I would say fighter.
A close fighter, interesting.
But if you actually gave me the two profiles, like you're asking me, hey, like for Kingdom, like this and Bacon, clearly that KP's like real different. But like Bacon's account is like maybe 6 months older than mine, right? And it's like free to play. It's just those are things that you could count on a lot more. Like this one, I honestly, if you migrated in, like I was a migration officer, he migrated in, he flopped. I'm like, okay, like it's way more likely this one would flop. Even though the KP is more impressive.
Alrighty, there you go. So
fighter, but close.
We got bus driver with the fighter. The chat saying farmer. I'm used to the tiebreaker when it comes to these things. That's why I like having 2 people. Come on, because then the
3 people, right?
2 to 3 people. But I would also lean towards a fighter. Like it's pretty low power. Of course, it's kind of tough because we don't know if like they're just ending KVK and then this is just the power that they had. But they stay around 85.5 million power as highest power, 23 million deads. The account's not ancient. You know what I mean? Like it's still relatively like a decent age. Like started in 2019 of where's
almost
that?
2020. Yeah, November 2019.
Pretty much 2020. That's crazy. That's already 4 years, by the way. But
well, like, so for example, right, this guy, if he was in KVK 4, so you're just playing your continent, it's like Crystal Tech, he's going to do well. I just don't know, like if let's just say you're using 68 as like, okay, can you contribute in 68 for the competition you're going to fight against? How he's going to be able to show up? Is he going to be able to meet the requirements? I think he probably will, but I think it'll kind of be barely. And I think he has 5 marches, right? one of them was Guan Sargon. There was something with McMahon. Can you pull that up real quick?
Yeah. It's Guan Sargon, Nevsky Joan, Liu CPO, Boudica Mehmed, and then Zuge YSG as the marches.
Yeah, like 72 million power. I think he could probably it will be close. Like he'll probably meet requirements, but like I'd be shocked if this guy comes in and he's like far surpassing the requirements. So if you meet requirements, do you consider that a fighter? Like I'll say yes.
All right, there you go. So we'll give him fighter. Chat was on the fence as well. I think this is one of those things where it's super close, but I think if he had more power, or more max power, then you could definitely say he's a farmer. But because low spender, keeps the power pretty low, not that much Imperium burden, like it kind of justifies. So
yeah, and also I don't know if he will be able to run 5 marches, spending $20 per KVK at like where there's more competition. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's close. Depends on activity level.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and start up with the third account here. It is SOC Field Fighter, 600 days old, run CPO LC Nevsky Joan, all expertise Field Fighter. SOC experience KVK 4 with 2914, KVK 5 with 2633 against 1981, and my 6 KVK, I'm in 2293 right now. Just fought against 3035 and 1603 in zone 5 for 3 days. My goal is to be consistent and leverage my time, as I have a lot of it, and not to burn all my resources too quick. That's why I only use 2 T4 marches. Most of the time I have 4 farm accounts right now, but soon to be 7. Can't afford to waste resources. My deads are low in this current KVK because I like to get them towards the end due to me wanting to save troops to the field. I love both of y'all's video and watch them all the time. I would love to listen to Young Boy when I fight so I can stay focused. My favorite song is No Switch by NBA Young Boy. Okay.
All right.
we got song suggestions too in Farmer Fighter. Let's get it. All right, let's see. This is gonna be a younger account than Bacon. 600 days.
It's younger than mine, actually.
It's younger than yours. How old's your account?
Yeah.
I think.
What, July 2022? I think I'm actually it's right around where I am. Let me see his ID. Okay, he's like, yeah, it's like I'm 132, he's 134. So
wow.
He's like,
it's like super close.
3 weeks younger than me, maybe a month.
I love how I'm seeing some gathering gear in the screenshots. We love to see it. All right, let's see. Is everything clear? You can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so 313 Tahi or Tahi, 2.3 billion KP, 69 million T5s, and 93.5 million T4s, 6.7 million deads, 54.9 million power, capping at 60 million power. And yeah, the 596 days is what this screenshot says. So
he's running 2 marches?
Yeah, running 2 marches from what he said in
Dude, this guy's a monster. He has more KP than me. All right.
I was surprised to see 2.3 billion KP. And yeah, it started in 2022 of July. So I guess let's get your thoughts on this to begin with. Like, what are your initial reactions here?
Fighter, recruit him to 68.
All right.
Upgraded version of Bacon.
Wow, upgraded version of Bacon.
Hey, you're in 2 marches, right?
That is true.
So even as he was writing, I don't know if you get this. I'm sure you do. You're way bigger account. YouTube channel than me, but you get a lot of questions, right? And just from the way people write their questions, you almost get a sense of how they are as a player, like the stuff they fixate on or focus on. Even what he wrote, you could tell like he's clear-headed. This guy knows what he's doing. If he was spending more, he'd be a beast, like a real beast, right? But it's probably just limited by how much he spends. So but with his account age, 2 marches, like it's clearly a fighter. I mean, let's take a look at this. How much did he spend, by the way? Look at that again.
How much did he spend? I don't think they said.
So if I had to guess, I think he's a low spender that like gets all the value, like the gem supply, all that stuff. Because he's VIP 6. What is he, like 16?
VIP 16. VIP 16. 1.7 million VIP over the course of 596 days.
Yeah, so probably like somewhere between like $50 to $100 a month, and then maybe a little bit more. Like he's probably going to go for the value during KVK. Let's look at this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crits, ring crits, dagger crits. What the heck?
Dude, this is wild. Okay. And it's 2 marches. So Scipio Luce and Nevsky Joan.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see the armaments again.
Let me just make sure it was Scipio Luce and Nevsky Joan. Yeah. The armaments. I don't think the armaments were sent, but right here. Hunter. I don't know, man. I think this guy's like at least a medium spender. No?
What 2 marches?
I medium spender that like refines your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you just insta crit all these, right?
Okay, so this is the way I like to think about it, right? So if you have 1 march, and that's 8 pieces of legendary, every single march you have to divert your resources so much. So he decided to go really narrow and make his marches really efficient. And when you're doing that, even like with a lot less resources, you can do a lot more. Now the crit's ridiculous. The crit's actually what would be like throwing me off too, because if you didn't have this many crits, I would be a lot more confident. And go to the other. Can you go to the other gear, please?
Yeah, right here.
This gear is not better than yours, is it?
Than mine?
Holy shit, dude. So that's 5 here. And then what's the other one?
I mean, the inf size is probably better than mine for sure.
1, 2. Holy shit. Everything's crit but 1?
Yeah, just the gloves. Just the gloves.
My age?
Nah, I'm telling you, he's a spender. He's a spender, just went really narrow with the marches. It has to be. What VIP are you? What VIP are you?
I'm 16. I'm about like 100. So so we started about the same time, right? I'm like 22,400,000 something. Like I'll hit it by I'm just kind of like hanging out, saving for more than gems, but so I'm ahead of him. VIP. So he's definitely a spender. It's 1.7 mil. See, like that maybe a high-low spender, because if you spent more, it would be a little higher.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What is going? This crit is crazy.
Yeah, these crits are crazy. So I'm guessing you said fighter, right? So we could just say fighter and move on. And then with the direct invite from Bus Driver to come in 2268 as
direct
well.
Direct invite, and then I'm sure you already know, but go wider. Like you can handle going wider, and you'll actually be able to do a lot more damage.
Yeah, get Archer March in there. Get that Zhuge Liang Herman Prime.
Yeah.
Be smacking people. But yeah.
That's wild though.
That is
for someone that spent less than me that has that many crits, like, damn.
That is a pretty wild account. There you go, and we got 2359 0 KIG, JBB at YouTube chat, 8 KVKs, Field Fighter, full T4 Fighter, Neph Joan, Zhuge YG, CPL Liu, all max. Next KVK there'll be Boudica YG plus Zhuge Liang and Herman. Low spender, 20 to 25 bucks a month. I spent during last KVK only 20 bucks. I buy most of the $5 mining boosts. I used to grind, do tons of crawls / gathering gems, etc. Okay, let's take a look. And then I suppose you know at the end of the stream we'll also be looking at both of our accounts. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I already prefaced. Hey, listen, I need to prove myself. I'm a farmer.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Just giving you a warning that we will be getting judged by the masses here.
12.5% held on that armament. What the heck?
That's pretty crazy. What the heck? All right, let's see. We got
wait. The max you get is 14. What? All
right, I don't know where these people get their armament luck and crit luck from.
Holy crap!
But we got I'm just gonna call this Zero guy. I'm gonna call him Zero. 51.1 million power, 3.8 billion KP, 8.3 million deads. In terms of KP breakdown, more T5s than T4s. I think this is the first account we've seen with that at 158.8 million T5s, 63.9 million, or actually we'll just round it up to 64 million T4s. 716 days in the VIP 15, so less VIP than the guy that we saw earlier. Made a graphic. Look at this. Made a graphic for the marches here.
Fighter.
Made a graphic for the marches here. So I guess give us a rundown of your thoughts right now. What's your initial reaction?
Fighter. wait, I can't be worse than Shappie, right? I have to give farmer for some people. I don't think, like, remember when bus driver who's even easier than Shappie? Like, you know, we can't have that.
I mean, not gonna lie, the counts that we've gotten this rotation are really solid. Like, we haven't seen anyone less than a billion KP. Like, we've seen like younger accounts too. So
yeah, I feel like the quality is just higher now. You know, your channel's bigger. People don't want to get their account roasted.
Maybe it's because like it's harder to apply. You have to go on the Discord and then you have to like. So we got like everyone here just like.
Okay, let's
So we could. This is what is this? Healing leaderboard was at 71.9 million. I like the healing stat shown because it shows that, like, you know, they tank. They whale tank even though they're not a whale for the KD. They're confident in not necessarily trading.
And he's a low spender with 3 marches right now, looking to expand to 5.
Yeah.
Can you go to his the main page again?
This one?
The ID and
KD. The ID this one. 9 digit starting with 1 2. We could see the markswoman here at 2022 of February. The day before Valentine's Day. This guy started playing the day before Valentine's Day in 2022. Not to call him out. But
yeah. Hey, you know, like, you can't see consecutive login days, right? Maybe.
Oh, that's true. JBB. I'm guessing this is JBB's account, right? JBB in YouTube chat. Oh yeah, it's because he's running T4s, so it's like T4 to T5 ratio, I guess, with the healing and the kills. But still,
I mean, like, this guy's like furious, right? Yeah, can you go to the equipment and armaments? I mean, it's a fighter, but let's just take a look at the equipment armaments.
This is the cap set. We got the 2-piece KVK set, and then the 2-piece cap set with Ash of the Dawn and Navarre's Control with the ring and the horn. Pretty decent. Oh, you got defense, you got health, you got defense. Yeah, this is pretty decent armaments with this like 7% defense just with the inscriptions. And then breaker. We got the infantry here with. It is currently it's a 2-piece inf set. Very interesting pieces to make the 2-piece, where it's the helmet and the gloves. The shield is still blue. This is probably the best piece of blue equipment in the game, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So suggestion for what's this guy Zero Kane? Is that his name?
He's JBB in YouTube chat, so we'll just call him JBB.
Okay. So I made a video about this. This is actually very straightforward. The leadership pants, even though it gives health, is going to be worse than the Karak's humility, even if you put an iconic in it. And especially for infantry, because if you want the march speed, you're not going to go to 2-piece leadership and lose the march speed, right? So you crafted it. You could actually put that on an archer, which would be really good. But if you just run the purple pants, it'll actually be better. Like it's straight up just better. Like you get better stats because the leadership pants is a lot less health, and when you get base health, because you only get maybe like 60 or so points scaled off of the base health, just more health from the Karak's humility actually will show up more. So that's like a micro change you can make there. The infantry armaments are pretty good. The Cav one, I would actually, if you were fixating or focusing on something to do, I would actually roll the Cavs, because that stat is really low, even though you have some like good you have some good inscriptions. Because like with where everything else is, that the Cav armament stats kind of stand out.
Okay. And then this is the archers.
Okay.
Got the march speed flag on the archers too.
This guy's a low spender? This account's 5 months older than me. Okay, fighter. Hey, 2268.
These accounts have been pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Like, I feel like I don't know what kind of low spenders we've been finding, but like
like the activity level must be through the roof. I feel like I play a lot, right? But 3 marches, and then he's gonna expand to 5. What you'll notice if you go from 3 to 5, or when you run an extra march and your activity and RSS can support it, it just the kills just go up a lot faster. So you can play for the same amount of time. You're racking up the kills a lot more. So this guy's a beast.
I'd argue the trades are a lot worse, but overall you get a lot of kills with more marches. But
the trades are worse. It's more resource intense, but you get so many more kills with more marches if it's up to par.
100%. All right, so we got Big Kane here. He's also a YouTuber, actually.
Big Kane's so Big Kane. Big Kane is someone I would love to have as my war lead. The guy obsesses over the game. He's going to be on all the time. Do we even need to look at his account? This guy, he needs to move out of a B seed or wherever he's at and come to 68.
Nah, he was invited, but then the migration window didn't work out or something. I don't know.
I think he said, I actually hopped into the stream. He said he had like a really good friend that ended up getting him to go over there. So he went to play with a friend.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me just go ahead and open up all of these screenshots here. Oh my god, I already see like 6 marches here.
Yeah, it's a monster. Like so you only played in 68, right? Besides like your first KVK?
No, I've only played SOCs in 68.
Really? Okay.
My first kingdom was my jumper fell apart before sanctuaries open, or sanctums or whatever. So I was in 2141 or 2143, and then we migrated a bunch before KVK1, ended up in 2119.
Oh, so you migrated like multiple times.
Yeah, well, we could talk about it. We could talk about it in a bit when we go over my account. But just know, like, I've been in 2268 since the KVK2 of 2268, which was like almost 3 years ago. So like, okay. I migrated a bunch like in the beginning of my account just because I couldn't find a KD, and then I landed in 2268. So
okay, and then 68's always been like a high A seed, or did it kind of grow into it? Or high AC, low Imperium?
We're always A seed. It kind of got into Imperium once we merged with another KD. But I think we're transitioning into a medium A seed, back down to an A seed, and then because we played a couple of tough KVKs in a row.
I hope there's not like a ton of farming KVK this next one.
Nah, I don't think it'll be a farming one, but it's probably not going to be a 960 or 2021. 29 or 2429. We got a meme going around in the KD where it's like, yeah, we kind of missed T4 kills because we've just been
in Kingsland when you guys got to fight the water camp and compared to 2429, it's like, whoa, this actually feels kind of good, you know, just fighting this ball and not getting pushed around.
Oh, big Kane's here. Yeah. There you go. Seems like tuned in the best time.
Yeah, so the point I wanted to make with the whole like seed is if he's in a B seed, they're like, yes, it's easier, like you fight lower competition, but there tends to be more like one-sided KVKs where like the KVK is just over. You can't even rack up some like the crazy kills too. So like whatever his like KP is, like he clearly has the account to step up in level. I think he should. Big Kane, 2268. But yeah, clearly we'll look at him. It's clearly a fighter. Come on.
All right, let's give him a good look over though with 8.7 billion KP, more T5 than T4. This was okay. Let's go in order here. I think there's KVK 5, 6, and 7. KVK 5 started at 90.5 million power. Let's just go ahead and see. KP 1 billion KP gained, 2.3 million. So yeah, this guy definitely.
He has a spreadsheet, damn.
Yeah, he literally brought out the spreadsheet here. I'm gonna close some tabs while because there's just too many.
Rank 1 every KVK, okay.
2.1 billion KP gain, 2 million deads. Most of it being T4 though in that KVK, but
yeah.
I was about that. Wait, are these deads? Nah. And this was the last KVK, I think, when he pushed for a Zenith skin. Gained how much KP? 2 billion KP, but 6.3 million T5 deads is crazy in a single KVK. That's definitely dropped the power that you gained. And now you're at 126 million power. That's the thing that's actually interesting about gaining power is that once you gain it, it's actually harder to lose anything. Like. Because you get half back.
And then the KVK just ends before you thought it was going to end. You're just like, what do I do with this power? It's annoying. But
yeah, 24.7 million power, currently 126 million. 24.7 million deads, currently 126 million power. And then I guess this is the resources gathered and resource assistance. Damn, actually a lot of pretty decent resource assistance. These are the equipments. I'm sure we'll see them on the commanders later, so I'm just gonna skip through these. Okay, a lot of infantry attack, infantry defense, and got some health, all damage as well. Looks like the stats the health is pretty low, but I think Hardy is like 2.5% health, right? And then Metallics is like 3.5% defense or something. We got archers here.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Yeah, the archers are looking solid, and that's I don't know why. Like I think at least for me, archers, I always get good archer stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. I don't know why. It's weird.
I can't post my thing on my Discord. Let me. Rate limited? What do you mean? What's rate limited? Yeah, I have no clue. I mean. I gotta talk to Rez about that. This is a work in progress, but Brave and Infamy. This is a secondary. Yeah, these armaments are looking really. These armaments are. This guy definitely spends on armaments, right? There's no way.
Yeah, he. So big. It's so funny because me and Big Kane, I think our channels are very similar. Like the stuff we like to focus on and talk about. Honestly, like for him, I already talked about this earlier. If he actually moved up in competition, I think his kills would I don't know if it's gonna be doubled, but he would at least get 50% more because he would actually be able to fight all out. I have a feeling he's not getting to fight as much at a lower seed. Yeah, it's impressive.
There you go. And there you go. This is a skin that he pushed for 15% infantry attack, so definitely an inf main there. Also got 50% I didn't know you had 2. Holy crap. This is a pretty good skin as well. Got Persian Dream. What is this one? Is this getting top 20 in KVK 3, right?
Yeah, just high activity. What's his account ID again?
His account ID is at
we go through like 20 different screenshots.
It's like 77 or 8 digits starting with 7. It's okay, actually older than mine.
Yeah, so like about beginning of 2021. Is that it? Am I doing the math right?
I think it's the end of 2020. I mean, we could see. There's Mark Swimman.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, end of 2020.
Okay.
October 13th.
Yeah. All right. But Kane, when you get bored, man, 68. But by the way, you guys didn't know this is a migration stream.
Oh yeah.
Masquerading as a
I'm surprised Panther's not here actually. Oh, he's busy playing in 960. That's why with his account.
I mean, every one of these guys are fighters. What am I supposed to do?
That's funny.
Okay, I take Alex as a farmer. I mean, Bacon as a farmer.
Yeah, we can't go back, bro. It's too late. He got the screenshot. He got everything.
No, Bacon's a fighter. Everyone has been.
Okay. The Armament male. Yo, this guy actually didn't. He had opened the same amount of armaments as me, and he still got like really good armaments. So that's crazy.
Yeah, there is actually like a mathematical thing you can do as far as like what to lock, what to re-roll, when to just kind of bail on an armament and go to a new one. I think a lot of people just get frustrated by it if they don't do it, and the Kane's clearly all about figuring that stuff out. So yeah.
Alrighty, so you saying fighter for this?
Definitely a fighter.
There you go. Future
world league for 68.
And then the advice for you is to migrate to a higher seed to get more fighting from Bus Driver, aka.
Yeah, but you don't want to go like 1960, right? They won't appreciate you. We'll appreciate you here.
Oh yeah, true. There you go. Yeah, this guy is making me want to migrate to 2268.
Actually, like, shout out to Big Kane. So like the 3 best YouTube videos I've seen recently, one was his on like making the perfect farm. One was actually the one you made a few days ago with the that software on the back end that compiles all the reports, because these videos change something, right? And then one is actually from OmniArc. He actually had 2. One was on this Luce Alex, and the other one was how to get 30 million kill points. Like they're different, but all 3 of those, I'm like, man, like some of this content coming out is ridiculous. But Big Kane had one. I was very impressed by his perfect farm video. Yeah, just like the amount of detail, the stuff he covered in there. You know, it was very good.
And we got a lot of good content creators that are up and coming for sure. Like
but if we had to go with who has the best voice, raw content creator voice, Ploto.
What, me?
Yeah, you be number 1, man.
Oh my god, I'm blushing.
You should run a poll. Who has a better streaming voice, Ploto or Chizgul?
You know what? You know what's funny? Like, people say that me and Gaines Gaming, apparently we sound similar.
Yeah. I can see that. It's because it's very like relaxing, So, but like once I started enjoying just like having the stream on, because when you're farming or you're like tending your farms, you have a stream on. It's kind of relaxing. You just realize like the music, the voice, everything's really important. Like it makes a difference. So yeah. Look at that, Big Kane. Ploto for sure has the most seductive voice.
I don't know if that means the best streamer voice, but
no, yeah, best streamer voice by far.
Hey man, appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and not Juna. She used to be in 2260. I think she recently migrated to with her friends in 1862.
Farmer.
But
1862 is a good kingdom. We fought them 2 KBKs ago. That was the first time where I'm like, okay, they don't have a lot of high power players necessarily, but the organization and how they have 2 alliances doing what they should, it was very impressive.
On Discord, what's your Discord? Okay. So not Juna, I played KVK 1, 2, and 3. After that, I played 7 SOCs. The first SOC, it was my original kingdom, 2308, and rest have been in 2268. Only field fighter. Commander pairs HQ Joan, Nevsky Williams, CPO, LC, Zugale Young, and XY with MetMed. So 5 marches. There you go. I only farm resources, never bought. I have 4 farm accounts, not CH25, sadly. I like this category of things I can improve. I haven't played Arc since 2022. Missed so many gold heads. I don't have time, mostly the reason. I only recently started being able to field 5 marches last 2 KVKs. Before that, it was only 3 marches. Additional information, I believe I have the best armaments in the game, and I'm mid-spender. Nice. I buy all pop-up and crystal supply and bundles for pass opening, also major event bundles, recharge, and such events. Wow. Honestly, Juna's been in the KD for a while. I didn't even know like what I didn't know like she was a mid-spender. I didn't know that she had 5 marches. Like I'm learning a lot right now. Okay, so we're not
gonna see this armament, the best armament in the game.
I think I opened them up at the end here. Okay. So we got Hardy, 3.5% troop. This is a lot. I don't know how everyone keeps getting this infantry health at 15% infantry health, which infantry need a lot of health, right? So super good. Brawler. Oh wait, those are the mid armaments, I'm guessing. I know. And then this was robust, fits, and deflector. So pretty good armaments for sure. Hey, Big Kane, appreciate it, man, for the 5 buccarinos.
Nice. Let's see, go back to that infantry one.
The infantry one? There you go.
The one right before.
This one?
It's pretty impressive for this. Okay, yeah. No, you're already on it.
Oh, this one.
I just want to see how what the total stat was on for the infantry one.
Yeah, that's like 34, right? Am I doing my mental math correctly? I don't even know. Yeah, that's
31.8. No, wait, 30. I'm wrong. Never mind. 21, 30, 31, 31.4.
And then plus a 3.5.
Yeah.
So that's what?
Yeah. You're right. 34.6.
Yeah. So we could go ahead and take a look. 67.2 million power, 2.6 billion KP. Account ID starting at 8 digit with a 9. 14.2 million deads. This is a KP breakdown. A lot of T5s. Played for 1K days. VIP 17. These are the marches here that she was talking about. There you go. This is the inf set. It's 2-piece. Doesn't have the KVK weapon yet, but this is actually a really good piece as well. 3-piece for this. I remember I had this for the longest time as well. Whoa. Yo, the archer gear is crazy. The archer gear is wild, bro. Oh my goodness, Juna. Milky Way. You got, I don't even know what this is. You know what that is? It's like the Ian's or something, right? Like
I was gonna, Ian's Choice. There's I forgot the name of the
Ian's Choice. Yo, Drackle, thanks for the $5, man. We'll try to be nice. We'll try to be extra nice for your account, I guess. But yeah, this Ian's Choice is crazy.
Yeah, I actually don't even know the stats.
I think it's archer attack. It's the same as the gloves, but like it has like 0.5% more archer attack. It just doesn't have the 6-piece set, so you don't really see it too often. I guess like what are your overall thoughts? 2021 May 27th.
So Juna's here. Feel kind of bad saying this. I would actually say farmer. For the level of spend, one, there's like the armaments are good, right? Some like weird stuff going on with the gear. Decent amount of deads, and then the KP is kind of low. Is there something where like how you did the last 2 KBKs?
I think this is the dashboard here. I mean, last KVK, 566.5 million KP. That's crazy that you gained. That's like 1/5 of your KP last KVK.
In 10 KVKs. Okay, so
2.3 million deaths gained.
Yeah. And this is like the one you guys just fought in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and then
I think,
is it
yeah.
He?
Yeah, she.
Okay, leaving in 1862. So with 5 marches,
24 million kills, 30 million kills last 2 KVKs.
I would man, okay. I would say, I feel like, because it's the person, like, she clearly fights, right? But I would say, like, based on like the standard like of this, I would actually say farmer. Because I feel like with 5 marches, and then like there's a lot of fighting for you guys this last KVK. I'm not sure if it's an activity level thing. Because with the gear and the armaments and 5 marches, I think the KP should probably be a little higher. So I would say like, I'm not sure if you just didn't play enough, underachieved a little bit, but obviously kind of like the profile of that second account where it's like on the fence, meets requirements, right? Oh man, I would say, you know what? I would say fighter, but like it's clearly one of the weaker ones so far as accomplishments. And I'm not sure what was holding her back. Or was it like not as much activity? Because you guys had plenty of fighting, so that's not it.
It was one of those things where in Heroic Anthem, and I guess like it's special treatment because Juna was from like AD, but the whole time our kingdom was like, make sure you have enough to fight for Kingsland. Make sure you have enough to fight for Kingsland. So like we had fighting, but at the same time, like we didn't have meaningful fighting. So like the medium spenders, low spenders, they were kind of encouraged to fight, sure, for like the first couple of days during Pass 4 and during Pass 7 to make sure we don't get kicked out of our own Zone 6, but it wasn't like anything too crazy. And then by the time we were in Kingsland, I mean, we were there for like 2.5 to 3 days, but I will say like a lot of our Kingsland was just us free burning our opponents, and like I think like I remember when I was editing my videos and I was scrolling through my streams, I'm like, all right, let me see some fights, and it actually took a little bit to find some open field fighting. That was not during the first like 2 hours 3 hours of the Kingsland. So like
yeah, I would say fighter. Okay, RS has held you back. Yeah, I mean you hit the requirements in 68. If that was the criteria I use, like you're a fighter, right? Yeah, I'll say fighter, but it's like it's closer to the fence than some of the other ones.
Alrighty, there you go. Chat is also 50-50, so we will. Mr. Bus Driver deems Juna a fighter. I mean, like I feel like it's one of those things where it is an older account, just recently got 3 marches. I feel like the KP is gonna grow exponentially, right? So yeah,
because like the reality is like if she goes to 1862, right, and she contributes there, and they have that many people, like that could still do some damage. I already talked about this earlier, but yeah, figure out the resources so you can up it more. Because I think if you're close to like 800, that would make more sense with where your account is, like the 5 marches, the equipment, the armaments, and the amount of like fighting that was there, right? So fighter, but close.
So how much time do you have? Sorry, I didn't even ask when we were setting this up.
My girlfriend just came over with like 3 friends. They're gonna paint nails and stuff. So I guess I have all night.
All right.
I go hang out.
All right, yo.
I go hang out with them, or else I do whatever. Yeah.
All right, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in the works here. So I just want to make sure we do everyone that submitted, and then we could close. So just let me know when you think we have enough to close, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like I need to let you know, because some of you guys, like the streams, like I don't know how you can stream for like 12 hours.
Oh yeah, when I'm kinsland fighting, I'm literally, if you hear my voice by hour 11, no, by hour 15 actually, because I streamed for 20 hours. Bro, I was like slurring my words and shit. I was like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I know, because like when you're streaming, like I have it on a lot, right? I'm just like playing the game or whatever, and you're still answering chat. And I don't understand, like how, how answering. This is a whole different animal. Yeah,
Juna. It's a shame to see you go, but hopefully you have a lot of fun with them in 1862.
Yeah, man, that's a good kingdom. If I didn't go to 68, I think I would have went to 1862. I was really impressed by them, their organization.
Yeah, good thing Panther and Ethan DMD. All right, let's see. Pairs, open field. There you go. This is a lot of screenshots, by the way. Okay, let's start reading. We got. Please note this is KVK 3 to 6, which is in progress at the moment. Don't have dead count from KVK 3, sadly. Oh, that's why there's so many screenshots, because it's like a screenshot per KVK.
Oh god, okay.
Trying to fix my 2-year mistake. Pair 1 is Neph's Joan. Neph's expertise. Here is my best in slot armament. Only buy Writer of History bundle, by the way. Actually born in 2512, migrated to 2910. T4, by the way. First screenshot is before KVK 3, screenshot 2 and 3 after KVK 3 and 4. What is going on?
I'm confused.
Let's just look at the screenshots and we'll see.
Also, that screenshot of the equipment there, that looks really similar to like one of my slides for my equipment I use in my video.
This one?
No. If you move your mouse to the left. Is that his?
No, that's someone else's. Yeah.
Okay. That straight up looks like what I use. Okay.
Appreciate it, Shappie. Let's see. So this was, I'm guessing. Whoa.
Is there just the most recent one? I think that would actually make this easier.
Okay, what's the most recent one? I think these are the most recent ones. 33 million power, 34 million power.
Just pick the highest one.
Let's start here. Okay. So 9-digit ID, 133 million KP, 3 mil deads.
Okay, so farmer. And if I was gonna give you a suggestion, because like how you even send everything in is probably a reflection of how you're playing this game. I would recommend you focus on one march and get that to a good place before you start going all over the place. Let's actually look at his equipment, because I'm gonna guess it's gonna.
Oh,
yeah,
that's tough. Isn't this like cav attack?
Yeah,
that's tough. Very low spender, go easy. But yeah, I'd agree. I mean, it is a low spender, really young account.
So,
I feel like there's a certain point in an account where you start gaining KP, and I feel like this person's like just reaching that crest of where like you could finally start gaining some KP. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I call it the KP glow up.
KP glow up. There you go.
Yeah, because like when you first get to season 3 or season 4, whenever you get your end game commanders, you're so far behind. Like I had to grind out 500 million KP for KVK 4. I spent I probably spent most on Crystal that KVK than any other one, and I didn't get it until after Kingsland. We lost Kingsland, and it just because everyone has better commanders than you for the most part. That's not native. And,
oh yeah, it isn't even a young account. Just a very low spender at VIP 12. But yeah, we'll give you the farmer.
Yeah, farmer. I would recommend, if you don't have a PC, use PC to fight, and then focus on like getting one march to a really good place before you get to another one. Just because you're probably too distracted trying to work on too many projects at once, which actually takes away from your effectiveness. And that even shows by the way you send everything in. It was like because we're confused looking at it. Like what are you focused on when you're sending this? You know what I mean?
There you go. Alrighty, let's go ahead and bring out these marches. This guy's literally getting attacked mid.
Oh, no.
Got the screen flicker on, getting attacked mid screenshot here. Oh crap!
All right, fighter.
All right,
did that on purpose. He did that on purpose.
Literally did that on the flex. Like, yo, I don't care if I'm getting attacked. I'm taking the screenshot, bro. Don't matter.
Okay.
But I think this is ZK. In the chat. 75.9 million power, 4 billion KP. Pretty old. This might be the oldest count I think we've seen today.
Yeah, this might be like end of 2018, beginning of 2019. By 2019. All right, here we go.
Let's go read. KVK after taking this game serious 6, old account but was a noob, 1.K 7 days. This time last year was 1 bill KP. Usually if I get long fights, 1 to 1.3 billion KP. Open fielder, deads 22 million, 2650 currently. Last KVK performance was S+. Have 100 in the bag, 4 from KVK wins, 3 mil plus, 30 mil plus always each KVK, taking the game serious. Last KVK KP gain 1.2 billion, working on 5th Cav March. A bit more context, when I last did Farmer Fighter, it was 2 bill 2 KVKs ago. Lower spender tech, mostly scroll season pass, but last season started doing pops-ups and soon Mountain Warfares and recharges. Dang, look at this with the Pikachu stonks emoji. So got Nev, Joan, Hua, William, Zhuge, Herman, and Guan CPO. 5th March will be new Cavs, so just hoarding right now. Okay. So yeah,
CK, what? I'm just like typing in chat. What made you decide to take the game serious? I'm just curious. But as far as this account, first glance, I would have said farmer. But once you gave some context, if he had 1 billion a year ago, and he got 3 billion and what, like 3 or 4 KVKs since, I mean, that's a fighter, right? So yeah, sometimes you pivot and change your trajectory, I guess.
Yeah.
Like 70 million kills. Yeah.
Like I remember the way that I changed my trajectory was as soon as I hit SOC, I'm like, and then that's when I started streaming. The thing about streaming, and maybe this will happen once you get into 2016 and you want to start streaming some fights, is like it's like a Truman Show effect where
oh no, I agree. I feel so much pressure to perform. Like, okay, here's like a quick tangent. I was supposed to move either April or May, and now I'm moving next weekend because I don't know when KVK is. I'm like, if I have to move and it's like it somehow coincides with like Kingsland or something I can't fight, and I don't want to get a pilot. I'm like, I don't think I could keep making content, or like I need to actually have time to fight. So I feel the pressure, you know, when you're streaming, you're making content, you almost have to step it up.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah.
Okay, so he took it serious because money came in. Oh my God.
Honestly, that's me too. I graduated university. I'm like, all right. Started YouTubing. the ad revenue started coming in. I'm like, all right, bet.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And then as you spend more in the game, and you justify it because your channel's growing, and you know, next thing you know, you turn into Ploto with 12 billion KP.
There you go. All right, so what do you said fighter with the context? Like
context.
With the count age, you would say farmer, but with the context, it's fighter. So
yeah, like because if you show me that gear, right, and then you have 4 billion KP in like almost 5 years or whatever, it's like, you know, what's happening. But if you got 3 of those billion in the last year, fighter.
All right, there you go. Have we got? Oh, we've gotten one farmer so far this this stream.
The last guy.
But we're back to the fighting ways. All right, let's see. Where all the farmers? Where all these farmers hiding, bro? Like,
I can't be softer than Shappie. Come on.
No, not gonna lie. These accounts have been really good. Like, I feel like people are they're here not to determine if they're a farmer or a fighter. They're here to flex.
Yeah,
like, let's get some words of validation from
every one of these accounts, like younger than mine and better. I'm like, well, I can't say farmer. What would I do?
KVK's played 4 SOCs completed, 5th SOC in progress. Did repeat KVK 2 once. Open fielder ZL Herman, Scipio Luce, Nevsky Joan, fully F2P. Wow, grinded very hard in the first year, but these days been getting lazier. Most of my SOC KVKs have been in my current low A seed KD. My past 2 KVK performances are attached.
All right, so before we even continue, right? So you see how like everything's very clear in what he wrote.
Yeah,
this guy's probably going to be pretty good.
There you go. Watch him be like the biggest farmer. Oh, look. Yo, this is no way. This is F2P.
Yeah, see, look at it.
Holy crap! Wait, 3 point. You got more KP than Shappie in your F2P.
I'm telling you, just by the way people communicate, you can tell.
Oh my goodness.
11 million. Okay.
All right, wait, let's scroll through this.
This is. Oh wait, does he have a Minamoto? Oh shit! Oh my god.
7.3 million power, 3.2 billion KP. I don't know. I see 9 digits and I'm like, yo, that guy's hella young. I don't know if that's true anymore though.
He's about a year, so about like July 2021. A year younger than me.
11.4
older than me.
Million deads. The ratio's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
The equipment. Wait, how many rings is that? 3 rings, 3 horns.
This is F2P.
Almost 1K days. I guess it's not the youngest account, but yeah, you could see the Minamoto in the top right here. So I guess it is F2P, and you know it's their account because in PC version it only shows up like this. So
yeah, he's like about a year older than me.
2021 August 9th.
Yeah, I was July 2022.
KP gained. Yo, wait, what? KVK 11 Warriors Unbound gained pretty much 1 billion KP.
Hey, 2268, man. What's his name?
Concerto.
Oh, okay, so I think you should make a YouTube channel and call yourself the new F2P God.
That's crazy.
Because this is very impressive.
No, this is good. Yeah, this is really good. Like, even as a spender, I would say the deads are low, but you know, your power is low enough to the point where like you're in off season. You could tell because you're 70.7 million power. Your highest power is 74.2.
Yeah, you know, there's crazy activity, right? To be able to do this,
yeah.
So like super valuable for a kingdom.
Like, I think they're doing everything a spender would do except for the deads, which makes sense because, you know, as F2P, like, you're not going to be training too much.
Dude, wait till you see my deads.
Oh, you're in KVK just saving Truce for Kale. Yeah, so like you're close to your max power, so that's how I'm like, yeah, you're like, you're not like, for example, like some people send farmer fighter after the Kingsland and they're like super low powers, like, oh shit, like this guy's like,
yeah.
But so you're saying fighter?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I'm actually probably the most impressive F2P I've seen.
We do have some pretty good F2Ps in 2268 though. Yeah. Someone mentioned Socks being at 9 billion. I think Socks is in RKD, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Is that the Socks? I know there's a Socks in RKD. I don't know if it's. I know he's F2P.
Socks is F2P?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how people do it. That's hard mode.
Yeah. For sure. How much KVKs have your account played? 8 KVKs, 5 in SOC. What's your role in fighting? Field fighter. Commander pairs: Gorgo LC, Quan CPO, Neph Joan, ZL Herman. Good pairs. Low spender, buy on recharge events and pop up bundles. Last 2 KVKs. Migrate from a C seed after KVK 1 to 5 to an A seed. The last 3 KVKs. IDs 1-1. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
yeah.
I'm always like flabbergasted at 9-digit accounts because I'm like, yo, you're so young, but I guess like they're not as young anymore.
Years,
yeah. Like they're still young compared to the normal Rise of Kingdoms account, but it's not like, you know, a brand new baby.
Yeah. What's the level of spend again?
Low spender, buy recharge event and pop up bundles. Last 2 KVKs.
These submissions are making me feel like a noob.
I mean, this is actually probably one of the most competitive farmer fighters I think I've had. Since it's so I guess like you got it tough.
Can you go back to the write up? How many pairs did he say he was doing?
4. Gorgo LC, Guan CPO, so 2 Inf, 1 Cav, 1 Archer. Markswoman is 2022, so it's actually like 2 and a bit years old now. This is the Nevsky gear.
It has 6 months on me.
It's a solid set. This is like a good budget set. Got 3 billion KP. There you go. What is this? 49.7 million kills and healed 21.5 million, so traded positive. Oh wow, 2.9 million deads is pretty good in that KVK. This is a VIP 16, and then this is the 6-piece archer set with the ring and the horn.
Yeah, see, wait, go back to the last one.
Like this one?
So so remember we were trying to figure out if that guy was like a low or mid spend with all the crits. So their VIP was about the same, right? And I think this count is about 6 months older. This account is about 6 months older, but they also have about 100,000 less. So that guy was
actually like a medium low spender then.
Yeah, that guy was probably like a medium high low spender with 7 crits on his. I don't know what was going on there, but
yeah, that's crazy. Maybe just over indexed on materials or something. I don't know.
It was just the luckiest player.
Luckiest Rise of Kingdoms player. Took Redline's luck. But yeah, there you go. 75.8 million power. Highest power at 85.7 million. So, but it has 12.3 million deads. This is the Gorgo gear. This is pretty much my gear set as well, except I don't have the crit stuff. I actually no, it's not my gear set. Oh yeah, this is a good budget. I had this for the longest time too.
Yeah.
And then yeah, this is the kills from last KVK. Whoa. Destruction? I don't even know what that does as an armament. You know what that is?
Destructive.
Destructive.
I want to say it's one where like you trigger like some kind of like all damage or something, like the percentage, but I could be completely wrong.
This guy got 2 legendary inscriptions. Is crazy. That are not from
yeah, he just pulled it. I made a video. So for a legendary crate, your chances of pulling 1, like if you pull a legendary crate, your chances of getting a special inscription is like 1 in 1,000, like 256. Right? Like I've been doing this. I've been trying to pull stuff since it came out. I have 0.
1 in 1,256 is crazy.
Somewhere around there, yeah. Now, if you're doing it for the emblem, the flag, it's about double. So 1 in like 25.
Oh, destructive is from the KVK shop, but unstoppable isn't. Okay.
Yeah, you got lucky on that one.
There you go. So yeah, what do you think of the count?
Fighter.
That's all right. There you go. Fighter straight up. Oh, there you go. This is starting power 95.6. Power change. Kill points gained 790 million KP. Dead troops gained 2.9 million deads. So yeah, we'll give it to him.
Yeah, and honestly, this guy, if you looked at his, I mean, he didn't list it. If you looked at his breakdown, he just finished KVK 8.
Mm-hmm.
He probably got the majority of his kills, like the last 3 KVKs, like like probably like close. Well, he's at 3 bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this is like the account glow up, like what I was talking about.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Fully FTP T4 only, 2 marches, inf only, and usually horrible KV.
Oh, here we go.
I was your opponent. Oh yeah, I versed this guy in the last KVK. Got 350 million KP against 2 Imperium. Ploto is one of them. Usually on the same KP rate, but planning to significantly improve it. Running CPO, Tariq, Gorgo, LC. I'm guessing myself to be mid/half active player. I never gem mine, but I also do all of the events. I also barb poorly. I have no farm accounts active to help me in war.
Okay.
Guessing farmer for now. He high standards. So
wait, go up a little bit. Let me see what he wrote in what he wrote again. The very top. 2 marches, inf only.
Oh.
T4 only.
Oh, they're F2P.
Yeah, it's F2. Oh my god. Okay.
All right, let's see.
Take a look.
Let's see.
I mean, if he's running all T4s, like he needs like 1 farm, even that to run 2 marches. It's
2 marches. CPU Tariq. Very tough KVK for me. Usually run 25% army expansions, full T4. Don't have any farm accounts to help supply my war. What is this? Highest power? I guess this is show the highest power. And then I sent him a mail because he sent me a mail saying congrats on how much was it? I think I got 13 bill KP. Yeah. Beginning KVK, after KVK. Got it. Hey, Wonder Ride, thanks for the 5 bucks. Thanks for all the support this stream. Greatly appreciate it, everybody. All right, let's get it. What are we? Oh wow, this is before and after. Okay, so this is before, this is after, this is the screenshot. So what are we thinking here?
So a much older account. So I would
53.1, 2.3 bill KP. Gained 3. Yeah, I actually gained like 350 million KP. This is like, how do I zoom?
I don't know. I'll give some context for this. Honestly, I think what he's doing as a F2P is impressive, but I will call him a farmer. It's so much harder, right? So like what you have to figure out and to be efficient, the activity level is so much higher. It almost seems like you play a lot, but then on the back end, some of the, like getting a farm, like some of the stuff to manage, like chaining, all that stuff, like you're probably not doing, but you are like on the field and fighting.
Yeah.
So yes, good for the activity and be like it's impressive for F2P, but I would, would you accept him in 68? Probably not.
Alrighty, there you go. I mean, like, yeah, it's tough as F2P, and like we give context as F2P, but at the same time, like, we're kind of measuring everyone not as F2P, but like within context.
It doesn't feel good to say farmer. I thought I would just be able to do it easily.
There you go. But they won the KVK against us, so I guess he has the final laugh.
He has a hunter inscription. You don't. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he has a hunter inscription. I think I have an extra one. I might not. All right, let's see. Wait, what's Shappie DMing me? Oh, okay. Okay, reload. Wait, is this the same one? No, it's someone else.
No, someone different.
Okay, I played 4 KVKs, Open Field Fighter, 551 CPO, Expedies LC, Expedies Nevsky, and 5415 Joan. Low spender, used to spend a tad bit more, but now basically only during recharge, gem supply, mat supply, daily during recharge, then scroll. During KVK buy $5 daily crystal plus crystal pass. I love how I said used to be was a spender, used to spend a tad bit more. This is still quite a bit. I mean, it's still low spender, but you kind of it's eye-opening how much you actually people actually spend for like maintenance, right?
Yeah, I would say you're definitely on the higher end of low spender, right? But let me see.
Yeah, what's up, Vingtan? Should I save gold heads for new cab march or max Joan? Depends if you're in KVK now and you need an extra march. You can max Joan pretty confidently, but if you're in no rush, I'll just save for new cav. Aiming to 1 bill KP total, but there's no KL fights. It got 450 mil-ish KP in KVK 4. Tad bit fat right now though. Was hovering 51, 53 mil. Started KVK 3 at 160 mil KP. 5 legendary mats off con helm. Then I'll go for horn. Working on 3rd March. We'll be cav ready by the time cav cycle comes. For infantry armaments, be up to 6 inscriptions once I get more reroll stones. Also have hunter inscription. I could have thrown onto 1 armament with no inscripts on the intercept, but since it's CPO LC, I'd rather save it since it only has half the value. That makes sense. Let me just open up all these screenshots real quick. So like from the text, because you've been judging people from the way that they present themselves in messages. Like what's your prediction with this account?
I mean, I already saw it. You open it up.
Oh yeah.
But from the text, so like this one, it's a little too wordy for me as far as like just getting a clear picture, right? So there's probably some stuff that like he's figuring out, but honestly, I saw the KP after KVK 4. He had more KP than me. I think I was like about like 780 million. I had like going from like 200 to like 780. I think I had like 8 something. So he was ahead of where I was when I finished KVK 4.
Damn. 115. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
I would say like I just because of where he's at, I would say farmer, but like I have a very like soft spot for this. Like this is someone where I would build guerrilla, like I don't know if you follow it. Oh wait, you're Canadian, you don't. But like in the US or like college football, you start recruiting high school kids sometimes when they're like 14. But this is someone where I'll like put out a feeler for like, hey, like we really like where your account is, and if it keeps progressing, because I could tell you right now when he goes to KVK 5, he's gonna get a lot more KP based on where he's at. It's just like that transition to KVK 4 is
tough,
and KVK 3 now is tough, but like you got 450. I think I got like 550, 580, something like that. And then the next KVK, it was way easier. We just didn't have any fighting for me personally in KVK 5. But if we did have fighting, or if he had fighting, it would he would be able to get like 1 bill if he want, like if the fighting was there, I think.
I mean, KVK 4 got 450 mil KP, so doubled his KP last KVK.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy. He's got potential. He's like the stonkers. Like you could.
Definitely has potential. Like if like we follow with him, like, you know, submit it again after the next KVK, and I think if you even show like before and after, like I would bet like this person would jump up dramatically, like at least 1.5 bill, probably close to like 1 bill KP, like so 1.8 bill if you submit it again next time, if I had to guess.
There you go.
But I would say farmer for now.
All right. So
just because, like, you know, you wouldn't accept them in 68 right now.
I mean, I'm not migration, but I don't know. I don't know how people judge people. Not gonna lie, that's why I have guests. I don't do it by myself because I'm.
Yeah.
Like, I look at this account and I'm like, yo, this is freaking young as hell. Yeah. It like you doubled your KP last KVK. I would say like it's.
This is just a criteria I said at the beginning. If it was for KVK4, like I didn't even show that he was like one of the top performers in his KVK, right? Like it's fighter in that KVK. But if I was gonna standard go off of what I said earlier, I would say farmer. But okay, a lot of potential.
There you go. But yeah, if you submit again, and you keep up the same, I guess keep up the same energy, like you're definitely gonna be up there. Oh wow,
yeah, that's my account after KVK4 essentially.
Alrighty, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more submissions.
I gotta Drackle. Okay, I gotta say fighter, right? Gotta build some good relationships before I go in there. 68.
Wait, Jackal's not at 68 though, I think.
Oh really?
He's like in everyone's chats though.
Oh, okay, farmer. No. All right, let's see.
Let's see. All right. So Drackal is 1.1 bill KP, 66.6 mil power. This is a KP breakdown. An older account. Did he write some text? Started as F2P in KD 1834, made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. Now low spender in KD 2142, buy gem supply, Lucerne, scroll bundles, KVK supply. In a few months will be playing for 4 years. Recently became a low spender last year and a half. Recently got 1 bill KP in last KVK. Wait, what? 9 SOC KVKs. SP's Nevsky, Joan Prime, YSS Tundiak, 5551, Saladin, William, CPO Prime, Lucha, and Attila.
Isn't his KP only like 1.186 or something?
Yeah, 1.1 bill KP. Wait, you gained
9x his total KP in 1 KVK?
Oh, wait, is that true? Recently got 1. I think he reached 1 bill KP.
Hit 1 pay. Okay, that makes more sense.
I think he reached 1 bill. That'd be
weird. Drackle, YSS expertise.
That'd be crazy if he just like. Yeah. By the way, I got like all of my KP in 1 KVK. That'd be funny.
Yeah, then like it will force me to call him a fighter, right? What else do I say?
But yeah. What are your thoughts?
So farmer.
Yeah,
so Drackle, like my recommendation to you, because you're everywhere, right? So you clearly enjoy this game, you're really active. I would. Okay, is that the second gear?
Yeah, this is the second and third set.
Okay, yeah. So like when you're working on multiple sets, until one set gets to like a minimum viable threshold, it's essentially like an investment on the side that's not very usable, right? So right now you have 2 sets it looks like you're working on. I don't know if you're trying to use it for chaining or whatever. It would actually really help your account out. I think your 1 set is okay. Wait, how many sets does he have?
Yes, 3.
3? Okay, so
3
the
cap sets.
The first set's in a good place, right? And then the second and third one are not at that threshold.
Mm-hmm.
dismantle the third one, but all your attention should go into getting a second march up. Just because when you're running one march, no matter how great the gear is, it's just there's a limited amount of output, right? You can only play it for so much. You have to refresh. You could get good trades, but the actual the effectiveness isn't there, even though it's efficient. So a farmer, but start working on getting to eventually 3 troop types. I think that would really help you out a lot.
All right, there you go. Words of advice from Mr. Coach himself, 44 bus driver. I saw you have a second account, right? Well, a second YouTube channel where you.
Second YouTube channel, yeah. That's what I do a lot in real life.
Oh yeah, wait, what do you do if I may ask? Like, what's the
So
the
I
overlap?
own a CrossFit gym. So that's been going on 10 years now.
You own a CrossFit gym?
Yeah, and then
Damn.
I really got into like self-development and growth stuff maybe 15, 17 years ago now. So I actually do a lot of like coaching and mentoring on the side. I'm really into crypto, so I invest and I play this game and make content.
There you go. All right, let's open this up real quick. We have Neptune, around 550 total spent over 537 days being fighting. Gained a total of 700 million KP last KVK, looking to gain 500 mil next KVK since it just migrated to 1862. Got 3 marches up and running, can't wait for next KVK, hopefully get some coins since I haven't won any KVKs yet. Oh dang. Haven't won any KVKs yet.
I'm on a 3 KVK losing streak. I don't know what it's like to win in SOC.
Oh shoot! Next KVK. I mean, we're in a 3-game losing streak too, but we got you.
Oh, isn't Farmer on like a losing streak too?
I think Tahi said she's never won a KVK before.
Yeah, you guys are collecting people on losing streaks.
Yeah, we're multiplying. If you multiply negatives together, it equals a positive.
Wait, so he gained 700 million the last KVK, and he has that 1 bill total.
Is that 1 bill total? Oh, there you go. I was looking for this screenshot. There you go. So, got 60.7 mil power, 1 billion KP total. We got this is a KP breakdown going on over here. Markswoman 2022 September 9th was when this account was made.
Yeah, it's younger than mine.
Everyone has this unstoppable like inscription. And what? This guy got 2
Intrepid. Oh, that's a 10% skill damage. Dude,
that's crazy.
1 in 1,256. He hit it twice. Oh no! Intrepid is for emblem. That's in 1 in like 2,500 something.
Oh
that's
my
even
goodness.
harder to get. And you can only pull it from getting really lucky in the crate.
Bruh.
Dude. And the other guy has like 7 crits on his inf set. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, this is really good.
Hey, this farmer fighter has actually been really humbling for me.
No, don't worry. No, don't worry. I'm getting humbled too, right? Like the inscriptions are humbling me for sure. So what do you think of this account? Like, literally gained almost more than actually 2/3 of its KP last KVK, according to.
So what?
I'd love to see like an actual screenshot from it, but we're gonna take you from word of mouth because like
what? So you just finished KVK?
Oh no, right here. There you go. 30.7 million. So yeah, this is probably.
Yeah.
I think the math works out to where this would be. 70 mil. 700 mil.
It's probably like a little over 600 and rounded up. You know how it is. So kind of in the similar man, all these names are blending in. It's like maybe two accounts ago, the one that had like a lot of potential that finished KVK 4.
Relux,
yeah. So this just reminds me of like I talked about that glow up, right? Like for me, it was like KVK 5 where I think I hit the 30 mil like after like 2 days of fighting, and then our ally just gave up. So we didn't even have anything past like a little bit of a past 7 fight. There was no Kingsland. I was just stuck there at 500 mil KP. And like, what am I going to do? I couldn't kill any troops. 1862's again. I really like that kingdom a lot. So I think there's a lot of potential. I would, again, if I had to use like 68, you probably have to wait for them to prove in another KVK. But I would bet like if this person came back after another KVK, it's a definite fighter. But I'll just say farmer for now.
All right. So like, I would agree where it's like, if you look at the count, it's like, oh yeah, only one bill KP. But like, if you look at the last KVK stats, I would be biased towards the fighter, but yeah.
No, I like it because if you just judge them by their last KVK, right? Like it's clearly a fighter. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a screenshot. It's probably like better than like 98, 99% of the other governors in the kingdom. Like, how do you call this person a farmer?
But like, it's just like,
yeah.
Okay.
But if, would Panther accept this person right now? Probably not.
I don't know, man. Panther is
what would Panther do?
I don't know what Panther would do. He's he's been interesting.
I feel like for me personally, I would and be like, hey, look, we want to collect a lot of high upside players and say like a second alliance, and then it's probably gonna be a high hit rate, and then again that's just me personally. I would say fighter, definitely like high chance that it's going to be a clear fighter after next KBK.
There you go. All right, let's go ahead and go to Wonder Rai. Donated $5, so you get a. No, I'm joking. Pay to win stream. You're an instant fighter. Nah, I'm a retired player. This day I only play for fun, but when I do play, my main role is rally captain and open field. Cav main have all Cav commanders maxed. Run 3 Cav, 1 archers, 1 to 2 imp, or support leadership marches. I'm low to mid spender. I have 800 heads for future Cav and enough legendary materials for another Cav set. That's crazy to have a full set of Cav and legendary materials just waiting to be used. Well, what do you think from the text? How do you like that delivery?
It's like, I mean, it seems like a pretty confident guy.
There you go. Let's see. Okay, so wait, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 digit account, but barely in the 8 digit, but 1 million power, 9.7 billion KP. A bunch of city skins here. The 8% troop defense, 15%. Whoa, this guy's Zenith winner out here.
Yeah. What do you mean retired? So you just submitted your account even though you don't play anymore?
I think they said that they're waiting for the new feature Cavs, so I'm guessing they're not retiring. They're just like I
am a retired player. They're not retired.
But this day I play just for fun. Maybe so like retired from like high Imperium fighting.
Yeah.
Just chilling with friends, all that stuff.
Well, if that's the case, you're a farmer now, right?
Alright, so this is the gear. So we have the 2-piece 222 in over there. We got the 6-piece, we got the 4-piece, and then the 2 knot pieces. Got the 4-piece here. We got the this is a 4-piece with the purple. And then we got the leadership set over here. So that's what the gear looks like. 1,900 days played. That's pretty crazy. I don't think I don't. It's definitely the oldest account. This farmer fighter for sure. Highest power 131 million power, but 44.9 million deads. Throughout that course of time. This is a KP breakdown. These are the troops. Definitely a Cav main of the 2.6 million T5 Cavs, and then you just have like the marches here, and then this is the deads. I'm guessing, I'm not too sure when this would be from, but the Hall of Heroes, where they lost 3.2 million Cav into 1 KVK, which is crazy. So yeah, what do you think, farmer fighter? What's
I mean, so the account's clearly a fighter account, and then it just sounds like he probably spends a lot less and is a lot more casual. I would actually be kind of hesitant having someone like this in the kingdom, just because the power is really high, right? And then how much are they going to contribute? even though account's there, right? So like he's like running XY and stuff, so maybe he's not like, keeping up with the latest meta. But it's like a fighter. It's just like I would be concerned because is like a lot of this stuff reflecting what you've been doing recently, or is it something that you built up in the past? Because your spend level on average is going to start showing. So if you buy like a Kraken account, right, and you're a low spender, it's going to slowly start moving towards this like weird thing where like some of the stuff doesn't make sense. And over generations, it's going to reflect a low spender. Your crystal tech's going to be lower. Your like the newer equipment, and where Lilith comes up with some new system to make money, you're not going to be able to keep up with it if you're not spending like that much and have the same activity level on a month-to-month basis. So it's a fighter account. I would be concerned having this person in the kingdom though, just because I don't know what their activity is. Gotcha.
Okay. Bet. So that's fighter. I'd agree where it's like the count right now is super solid. The only thing is like with the context of I'm a retired player and you're casual would be scary, but like we're not judging that. We're just judging, you know, your account as a farmer or as a fighter.
Yeah, if you're playing a kingdom, I wouldn't lead it off with that.
It's like, yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna chill here and not really contribute.
I don't really care that much now, and you know, like, yeah.
That's funny.
Maybe if you find a kingdom with low self-esteem. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm sure like in a lower seed as a cav.
Oh, they would definitely
like they would definitely take them with like, especially if they still spend on crystal tech and then be a rally captain.
Yeah, go to like KVK2 and just run through people.
Jack apparently sent you a DM. Like my DMs are closed. Apparently like it wasn't working for him on Discord.
My DM?
Yeah, because
Jack? Yeah. Is this Jack? This is Peter.
Maybe you have multiple people sending you DMs.
There's only one person? Friend request and okay, I'll accept it. But not be oh, okay, send it to me. Okay. I don't know how to screen share this though.
That's okay. You could just send it to me.
Okay. I'll figure that out.
All right, let's see. Low spender, and then we'll look at Shappie's as well in the DMs. Low spender, I buy pop-ups, Lucerne, Crystal Supply, and Gem speed-ups, and mats, and in Supply Depot. 5th KVK, Nevsky Jones, CPL LC, repeated KVK4 due to my KD falling apart. That's tough. The straight kills was from my first KVK4. I got like 600 mil KP. The stats page in my current KVK4 in 3143 did not reach my KP goal, and it's aimed for 800 mil KP and only got 700 mil KP. Will create Zuge Herman March for KVK5, getting the BPs and mats now for 222 set for archers, but gonna be a while. I'm gonna be running it with probably half purple. Okay.
So he's running 2 marches.
Looking
to get a third.
Yeah, looking to get a third one for Zuge Liang for KVK5. Yeah. So good plan.
Low spender.
Iconic picture. We got 60 mil power.
Is that Jordan?
Yeah, it is Jordan.
Okay.
Was that plus points or minus points? Are you a LeBron fan or?
Dude, come on! I'm older. I want to say I'm mature. At this point, I would say Kobe.
There you go. That's fair.
Yeah, I used to hate him, and then this is before he died, and then he started growing on me.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right, so what do you think? What do you think of the account so far? We got 4 million deads. KP breakdown here, even-ish in terms of actually a bit more T4, but younger account, so it makes sense.
So you finished KVK 5. I would say 5.
1 year old. Okay.
Yeah.
Kill leaderboards was at 54th in terms of the KVK. Ranked 13th in the kingdom. Kill points gained 665 million KP. 800 deads, 800k deads.
Yeah, because it seems like he's like managed his account pretty well for his spend. And KVK 5, like for example, for me, right, I finished KVK 6. I'm just maxing every commander I'm running now.
Ah, gotcha.
Right, so he's like still trying to catch up with his commanders, and he's spending less, so it might even take longer. So like this is like bacon with more upside.
Bacon with more upside.
Yeah, like I definitely take this person to Kingdom. You know, he'll contribute. He's probably like very active. I have a very soft spot for new to SOC KVK 4, 5, 6, 7 players.
How to submit? We are taking submissions from the Discord here, so join the Discord, and then we have a Farmer Fighter channel, and then that's how you submit it. But yeah, I agree. I think this is a solid fighter for sure. Like,
okay. Actually, can we talk about this real quick? So this whole thing with Hull, so Knight A564. Okay, so the debate right now is like Hull Cubine or Nevsky, right? If you look at the stats, you look at how their output, Nevsky is better. Now the reason why there's a debate for Hull is because Hull, you're going to get some outrageous supports, because the way Hull works is very streaky. When you're getting kills, so aka your side is winning in a ball, he's going to keep healing, and when you keep healing, you keep getting that 15-second trigger where your rage cost is lower, you're putting out a lot of skill damage, and then your health is really high relative to the person you're hitting. You're going to get a lot of sev wounds. Okay, so when you pull out the reports, it's going to look really good. But if you imagine a world where you're not always winning, Nevsky has a defense debuff. He's tankier, and as your HP gets lower and lower, your health and your defense doesn't scale down, but your attack or your damage output goes down. So if you have this like we all know at this point, right? Why don't you use Attila Takeda? You're going to get good reports, right? But people know not to use him because, quote unquote, he's a selfish march. He's going to get good reports, but he's not really contributing in the field as much. He's like a selfish march, right? Hull is actually very similar. What does he actually provide? And then everyone's like, oh, well, look at the reports, Like, we already debunked that with Attila Takeda, but somehow Hull gets all this love. So his reports are going to be really good when you're winning. But if you even look at, I think, like your video, Ploto, when you talked about like the average kill to death ratio, right? Yes, like maybe Nevsky had a better gear, but he's going to be very streaky. His good reports are going to be eye-popping, so you're going to save them, you're going to post them. But if you look at like the overall picture, Nevsky provides a lot more. He's tankier, and then if you had 100 Nevskys versus 100 Hulls, the 100 Nevskys is going to win. Like, I don't think it's even that close, but like for some reason, again, this is just me ranting. For some reason, people are like, "Oh, Hull's better. Like it's wild to me. Like seeing how there's such like a big group of Hull supporters. I think that's going to be debunked, especially when the next cap cycle comes out. So, anyways, that's answering your question, Knight.
There you
Don't
go.
invest in them. Don't invest in them.
Was somewhat a supportive march, more so if you pair him with William.
And Hull's very good. Hull's very good, and actually the way to run it, and I didn't invest in him because I don't think he's gonna last. You actually want to run Hull with Joan because you want to maximize your damage output so you could keep getting kills. Because when you get kills, that's when he's maximizing his value. And then with William, right, if you put him behind Nevsky, that's way tankier. You're providing that support. It's not going to show up in the reports, but that's actually the way to run it. And William has like a 1500 instant proc that nobody talks about. So if you're hitting one target, 1500 damage factor for one target, and then if you're surrounding them, that's another 1500. 10%, you're going to trigger that about 65% of the time in 10 turns, whether you're connected or not. Like William is really good. Just because Hull and William's doing good, people are like, oh, look how good Hull is. Well, William's part of the equation too, and we don't talk about him. It's like, it's crazy.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah,
that's by the way, my opinion, not Plato's opinion, not official Rise opinion. But like, you look at the stats, you could actually figure out, okay, like why is Hull doing so well in the reports? I think that's why, because when your side is winning, his reports are going to be crazy. But that doesn't mean he's actually helping as much as Nevsky on the field.
There you go. But to finish off Shawan's thing, we're gonna give him fighter. That I actually learned a little bit there because like I'm a sheep when it comes to Rise of Kingdoms. I feel like we're kind of opposites where you could do the math and then I just look at people that do the math. Cause like I'm like, oh yeah, I don't even know what does really. I just maxed him because I had the gold heads and he's better than XY.
So yeah, I don't want to take away from it because this hole is actually really good. He's really good. Okay,
it's just Nevsky's is a beast. Nevsky's literally like crazy, and his only downside is he doesn't have AoE, but that's a downside that Hua has as well.
Yeah, but when you have like another cav coming out and you have like these commanders, it's just the expected return. I just don't think it's worth it.
There you go. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. We got NTR Whale Farm. 12 days old. Been fighting for 4 KVKs.
wait. Did he send a farm? Okay. Hey, A+ for confidence.
I just gave him fighter and call it a day. Oh my goodness.
Hey, you know what? Good for you, man.
All right. Well, let's see Godfather here. This is a newer account, and then after that we'll go look at the two we have in our DMs, and then we could look at our accounts and we call it a stream.
There you go.
How do I wait, let me do this on the side here. But yeah, what are your initial thoughts? Could you like read out the stats for me while I'm doing this?
I can't really see.
Oh,
you mean
like these ones
on your screen?
Okay. I'm like screen sharing to you, I think, right?
Oh man. Okay, so what is it like? KVK 3? So he has 43 million power, 168 million kill points. His ID is 161. So that means his account was created like June of 2023. So he's,
let's see. Is
like
there
finished KVK 3 or in KVK 3?
Yeah. I mean, looks like a super young account, but wait, it's VIP 15. So he's a spender.
He's a spender for sure.
This is a young account. Holy crap. This is younger than the farm account we just saw.
Yeah. Does he have like a markswoman? Should be like around June 2023. I
mean, let's just be confident that they log in every day and they have 2026.
Okay. Yeah, so he's what, like 7, 8 months? Okay.
Just
a little over 8 months, yeah.
Just hit day what? Okay.
So like 8+ months.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what do you think, Farmer Fighter?
Oh, without anything else? This is the only thing sent?
Yeah. Well, I closed.
Okay.
I closed it because don't stream too long.
I mean, it's hard to tell. I would say farmer, but probably actually like a decent contributor in his KVK. You know, suspender. Hey, KVK 5. That's a glow up. You know, look forward to it.
The glow up point. Alrighty. I think we had one more submission that came in.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to like refresh like this. Got Bad Ale. Thank you for the good content. You appreciate the love. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. So this is 73.5 mil power, 2.7 build KP. It's like around my age. 15.3 million deads. And then this is all we got to work with. VIP 16. So what do you think? We'll do some rapid fires here.
Fighter, like a little bit of a above requirement for the KD, you know.
73.5 mil power. So you think fighter here?
I think fighter a little bit above requirement. You know, probably like somewhere between like 500, 600 million KP probably per like KVK right now.
You think so? Okay, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, you know, probably like low mid spender, high low spender, somewhere around there.
Okay, we'll give him. Do you have any other thoughts, or is just gonna slap the fighter on him?
Fighter, no, depending on where your where 68's at, I would, you know, if this is one where it's like probably wouldn't accept.
Okay, there you go.
But if you have a YouTube channel, then I'll let you in. I'm just kidding.
All right, let's see. Do you have the DMs from the one from the DMs that you had? Like,
yeah, how do I forward this to you? You sent me a lot of stuff. I just don't know how to. Do I just like send it to you directly?
Sure, I guess. Or do you want to screen share? You could screen share, maybe.
Yeah, how do I screen share?
On Discord. Are you on PC?
Yeah.
There should be a share screen button in the.
I think no, that's an inbox. Oh no.
Like you know how you could disconnect from the call, like in the bottom left of Discord,
okay, yeah.
And then there should be a share screen button there. Yeah.
Share your screen. Perfect. Okay. Let's do this. Wait. It says what I'm streaming. I'm streaming like Peter's Discord, or do I change this?
You could just I do display capture sometimes, but it's up to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna press go live. Let's see what happens.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah.
Wait, I hear
Is it
myself. Oh shoot. Let me open this. Let me. How do I do this? Pop out. There you go. I see it.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Okay.
Let's see if the stream sees it.
Wait, how do I get this little screen off of the other screen?
Oh my god.
No. Wait, can I move this? No, it just goes with it.
There you go.
Okay, I'm just gonna move it over here. Okay, this is someone who's never done this before. Okay, so KVK played 4 KVKs, 1 sock, pre KVK 5. Role field rally lead, same season. Didn't do much KVK 1 and 2, was low spender, also didn't know about efficient fighting. 3 and 4 was top 3 DKP of Kingdom both times. So I'm gonna guess fighter already, but let's open this up. Power's higher. Can you see this?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah. Oh shit. His VIP is about to pass mine. He's a higher spender than me. Oh wait.
412 days. Damn. It is a young count.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm only at like 2.4, a little over 2.4 million. He's about to catch me. Most killed 44 million. So like what, like 800? You said like 800 million KP, 800 million.
Mm-hmm.
For his KVK, which is a lot higher in that earlier KVK, just because there's a lot more T4.
Oh, true.
This is probably the out of these like KVK 4. That there's a couple. There's like 5 or 6 so far in this same like range.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this guy probably has the highest upside as far as that KP glow up I talked about. Because everything's there. He just needs to catch up on his commanders. Like his spend is way more than high enough. Looks like he knows what he's doing with his gear. Is that everything? Hey man, 2268.
Wow, got another invite. Got another invitee.
This cap set is done, right? This infantry set is done. He needs accessories, and he's working on his 3rd set. and he's a lot smarter about it. I told the story. I decided to try to make 6 sets in KVK 3.
Damn.
And it just set me back. Yeah, and it's like I can't use it, right? I tried to use it and I traded really, really inefficiently.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually really sent me back. Whereas like he's doing 1 at a time, which is the way you should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like real high upside to boost away with his spend and his activity level. I would say like fighter. Like I would take this person to the KD right now and let him grow into his he just needs more time. Oh wait, he's more. This is his 4th gear. Yeah, so I would say for you have like you have 2 sets of gear that are like purple, and this one has purple and blue. Really focus on that whole set, this one, until you get that to a good place. So like you want at a minimum the boots and then probably the chest, right? Boots and chest, and then you can run it like in KVK 5, but you want to get that to a good place and before you work on your 4th sets. But yeah, other than that, I would say, yeah, fighter.
There you go. So we got fighter for Mr. DMs in here. Let me go ahead and go back to.
Let me stop this.
Yep.
Okay.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, I'm not showing your thing anymore. So.
Okay.
All good.
Okay.
All right. So the final one we'll have before we go into the 2 of us is Mr. Shappie Gaming here. Been playing forever. Too many KVKs to count.
Okay.
Roast me. Writing 4 marches. Neph, Joan, Hua, William, CPL, Liu, Boudica's, Yuge, Young. About to finish that 2nd Cav set.
I think Shappie's a low spender, right?
Yeah, he just uploaded a video actually talking about how he spent the breakdown of the $510 he spent throughout the year. So I guess 500. It's crazy to think that 510 is low spender, but 510 is low spender. So
for the year,
yeah,
that's how sick this game is. 510 in a year is low spender. Back in the day, you used to spend $60 on a game and just play it. You know, you have to pay monthly.
All right, so Shappie Gaming, 70 million power, 2.3 billion KP. This is a KP breakdown. More T4 than T5s. You got we got the KBK bow. 4-piece bonus with the Milky Way. Interesting. We got the 4-piece Cav sets with After the Dawn and Navarre's Control. And then not too sure what happened with this Cav set, missing a weapon, but I'm gonna guess it would be a set weapon here.
Yeah,
he's just coming in fully coming into the battlefield fully geared up, just like punching, just punching people.
Oh, no.
Then we got the 4-piece. Has 21.8 million deads. We could go ahead and look at the armaments here with 4-piece nugget.
Wall. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Iron Wall, I'm not too sure what Iron Wall is either.
Yeah, I don't.
Ward. Yeah, the armaments definitely need work, but it makes sense because, you know, I know you don't focus on the armament system. I think Shappie used to be I remember talking to him. He used to be a rally Garrison before Crystal Tech, and then this is started in 2019 March 30th, so pre-COVID. What's the overall thoughts here? As Goose says, tell bus driver to get back on the field. Okay. You fighting?
No, I'm in like home kingdom, chilling on my land's territory.
Okay. So what do you think of Shappie then? Let's focus on Shappie here. What are our thoughts?
Okay. So So if it wasn't like a content creator that I think like is able to communicate his thought and like has an understanding of the game, I would lean farmer. I think he definitely will like be able to hit the minimum of the kingdom. I think the biggest area of growth for you is your armaments. So like in this game, whenever something is a lot weaker, it's easy to get it to a decent threshold. So if you actually focus what you can on the armaments, it will really boost your performance on the field. I think it was definitely a good call to go to 4 marches. If you're low spend, it might not even be a bad idea to do 3 and get the 3 marches at a better place. I would call him a fighter. Like, he could contribute, he'll hit his requirements, like, he knows what to do. He has the pressure of making content, so he can't be a dead weight.
He's been slacking though.
Like...
He just recently came back.
Oh, you've been slacking?
He's been slacking.
You've been slacking?
He hasn't been streaming. He's just been video making.
Oh shit. Ploto just called you out.
Where are the Shappie game streams, bro?
Yeah. Come on, Shappie.
I'm playing.
No, I would say a fighter, but it's not like oh, it's like a clear fighter, right? It just based on the count. But I actually think you would have more fun running like 3 marches and like seeing the trays and everything. You'll be able to keep up with the resources if you're low spending. Like 4 is like good call. 5 is definitely too much. But yeah, I would clean up the armaments, because you'll get a huge boost there without realizing it. Because 1% of attack is 1% of attack, whether you get it from Armament or Awaken 2 or whatever. But people would lean towards Awaken 2 for some reason.
All right. Sorry, I was like typing. So was that a farmer or a fighter? I forgot.
I would say fighter. If he wasn't a content creator, I think I would be leaning more on the farmer side.
Wow.
But it's really close. But it's really close. It's not like he doesn't contribute, right? But it just usually when you see like an older ID and it's like a low spend, it's just like, again, like, can he contribute? Of course, but if with where his gear is at, if the activity level is higher, I think the KP would also be a little higher.
There you go, Shappie.
Sorry, Shappie. I think I actually really like your content. I watch a lot of it. I'm sorry.
There you go, Shappie with the fighter. I never would have thought, but Shappie Gaming named a fighter by Mr. Bus Driver, so that's a lot of love right there. Do you have any all right, so that's it for the submissions, but we have the exciting part where we have to look at Bus Driver and his account. Would you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? And we were gonna do this by screen sharing our accounts, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, so let me open up the game. I'll just go first, I guess.
Sure.
Rip off Band-Aid.
By the way, shout out to everyone that submitted. I'm definitely going to be using this Discord a lot more. Farmer Fighter was just a first taste. There was some apparent technical difficulties, but I think it worked out overall pretty well. Like, I'm thinking about maybe doing some streams where we just have some random people talk here and give some hot takes, maybe some game streams. We do have a podcast tomorrow, the Ploto Pod with 2605 with Rez and Cortex. We're planning that out together, so we're gonna be doing that pod on the stream, on the Discord channel as well. So, yo, Spartan's here as well. Yo, what's up, Spartan?
Spartan's here?
Yeah, look at him.
Spartan is okay. So Spartan
Gaming
is him and Chisgul probably the 2 I watched the most as a newbie, as far as like figuring out armament, equipment and everything. So much respect. Thank you for helping out. I don't think you realize how much your content helps people.
There you go.
He probably does realize it. Who knows?
I mean, Spartan's right now struggling in pre KVK 1 mode, right? Like, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't, because I never realized it. It's actually very relaxing to watch people like navigate their way through like the earlier KVKs.
Relaxing, or like, thank God I don't have to do that stuff anymore. Like, it's like,
well, no, because it's almost like nostalgic, right? There's actually
true.
A guy. His name's like, I think, like Gladiator J or something. Right, like, I want to say I necessarily would listen to his advice and stuff, but he's just talking about like KVK. Like, remember when it's like one continent and like, oh, Kingdom 08, they're really strong fighters, and like we're gonna like ally up. It's very nostalgic, and like, I actually enjoy content like that a lot. I'm not even trolling. I actually really enjoy it.
You want to know the funny thing about that Gladiator J guy is?
Yeah,
he was part of my initial jumper.
Oh, so he keeps migrating back.
I think he just like keeps migrating back / making new accounts.
Yeah, he likes that, and like you know, like I wouldn't want to do that, but I like it.
It's a niche.
I'm not like watching it or putting it on the background to troll. I actually enjoy listening to players talk about like the bickering between like 4 KDs from the same continent, like the drama. I don't know, maybe it's me, but
I mean, you get a similar, more high stakes version in Imperium where it's like, yo, this Imperium Kingdom's ass. This it's you'll see.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Well, I just need to be in Discord with Panther more, you know.
Oh yeah, you'll hear all the shit talk from him.
Yeah.
All right, so you ready with your account?
So I have my screen open. I'm ready to mess this up again. So do I just do the same thing?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in the voice chat. Oh no.
I feel like I'm like popping your Discord cherry right now. I'm like,
no, it's literally. I actually thought, okay, I need to stream soon, right? But I should just do a stream where, hey guys, this is the virgin streamer. Like I'm gonna mess everything up because I have no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I do share your screen.
Yep.
Here we go. Rise of Kingdoms. Go live. Okay. Here we go. You guys see it?
Let's see. Let me open it up on my side first. Sorry. Give me a sec. Oh, opening another window. That's why. All right, and then let me go on OBS. This is stuff. Yo, when you start streaming, just hit me up. I'll see what I can do to help you out.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
Of course. If you're in a KD, then you got. I'll be helping you out.
Oh shit!
Sure.
I'm getting 0. No, I'm just kidding. Where's this Goose guy? Come on, Goose.
All right.
So you can see everything?
Yep. You're good.
Okay, so I guess here's my account. 80 million power right now. 2 bill, about 2.1. Oh wait, oops. More info. Here's the deads. 4.4 million deads. And I actually got half of that this last KVK.
Mm-hmm.
Pull this up.
I should really like these what do you call it, season retrospects, because you could just like look back. Yeah,
they help out a lot. And so like this one, I think I ended up getting like about like 800 million kill points. It was just a very one-sided KVK overall. Like everywhere we fought, we just got destroyed. And honestly, a lot of this was inconsequential fights, cheeseburgering.
Mm-hmm.
I got, let's see how many 2.1 million deads, about 30 million healed. And I think that's the only thing in here, right? I do have 8 farms now.
Damn.
And,
stocked up.
That's been my off season. So you can see they're really low power. So what I realized this KVK was, okay, if I actually want to start getting 2-3 bill like KP, like one, I might have to buy resources, but I need a lot more farms.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been what I've been doing this off season. It's been a longer off season. It hasn't been boring just because I've been making content and growing these farms. And the Kane's video actually helped a lot. Like I realized, okay, you can actually optimize these farms.
I gotta watch Kane's video apparently about farms.
Yeah, I don't say it's for everyone. So pairings, I'm running 6 marches. All right, so here's the gear.
Okay.
For the first infantry set.
Yep, that's pretty much best in slot without the pants.
Yeah. Here's the armament for that one.
Nice.
Here's my second set. And like part of the problem with going wide is like the quality isn't there, but if your resources and activity could support it, right? Like you could still do stuff in the field.
Those are really good armaments. Do you spend on armaments? Like, are you an armament bundle buyer?
I do. Okay. Not too much. Like the In Search of Wonders, I'll max that, and then like sometimes when it used to be called Armamaniacs, so not the one that always is there. The other ones, sometimes I'll spend on that. But I knew like early on, seeing people diss on armaments, that there's a huge opportunity there to make up a lot of ground.
There you go.
So like if you look at the equipment, okay, it's not that good, but percentage is percentage, right? So if you can get your armament, say 10, 12% better than another player around where you are, it actually masks and overcomes the equipment. I don't think a lot of people realize that.
How much KP did you get last KVK? Chat's asking.
KP last KVK was like about 850, like 880, something like that. 800 million, 880, I think. So I was at like 1.2 and I got to like 2 bill, almost 2.1. And then honestly, like this KVK though, I'm like, okay, I can make, like, if there was fighting, I realized like resources is actually the constraint, because you know, you're a mid spender, usually you have more than speed. I don't know if you ever run out of speeds before. Like I was not close to running out of speeds at all.
Yeah.
But the resources, I'm like, oh crap, like I need to get my shit together, because I only had one like level 25 farm, right? And I thought I was like diligently farming. So this next KVK,
you'd be farming like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and like migrating in is like, hey, KVK starting, and I'm like, I have nothing. Like my farm's not ready. I'll probably have to buy KP. I don't know. I'll have to figure it. I mean, buy resources. I don't know. But let's go back to the equipment. So here's my best archer set, I guess. And here's my armaments for that.
So what do you think of the 4-2 compared to the 6 for archers?
I think the 4-2 you have to go for. If you already have the 6, you just keep it, right? There's no point. And these are micro optimizations, but like health is so much more important, I think, than even people realize, besides just saying it's the most important stat. Because if you look at, say, like base stats, right? This is how much it's. Oh wait, no, actually, that's a terrible. Let me pull this up. So we look at base stats for, say, like T5. Wait. Oh no, it's training.
It's a training one. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So if you look at this, right? So the base stats is similar, but when it comes to percentages added, it's a lot lower. And I don't think people realize how much more important health is in defense, but especially attack, because attack actually scales with how many troops you have. So you can literally start losing some troops, and then boom, your damage output goes down by 10%, just like that. And especially in KVK, when the crystal tech is boosting the attack even higher, you could drop like 10 points, 20 points, and the percentage relative to someone else, like, you're losing maybe like 1% there. Whereas like health, because of the way health works right now and how little or how hard it is to get health, base health actually isn't as important as health percentage boost. So when a lot of times when you look at say the leadership pants, right, and then when you do the iconic, you get +3 base health. It's like, oh, it's 3 health. 3 base health versus 3 plus 3% in health. You actually want the 3% in health over the base health, which is why, like, the whole idea where, oh, you should iconicize the what is it called? The accessories first. I don't know if that's necessarily true, because essentially, if you get attack, right? If you get attack, or
you get more because you have more percentage. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so much, the percentage that you're getting is so high. A +3 base attack ends up being about 2 attack to 1 health, right? So what would you rather have, 2 attack or 1 health? That's actually the question. And my gut instinct, I haven't really calculated this, I actually think the attack probably is more valuable, but I didn't feel like digging into it too much. But it's not so cut and dry that you should just do all accessories first. I think what you should do though is anytime you have like a crit, you should definitely iconicize that first.
Yeah.
And then really the way this works, I think you don't want to save it. You just put it on whatever. I think it's definitely between health and attack, and the defense will be third. But if you can actually iconicize health or attack, that's the way to go. And you want to do defense last.
Fair. There you go. Future bus driver video coming out. What to iconicize first?
Why don't you just clip this, make it into your video? Yeah. Wait, what was the thing you're asking, by the way?
No, it was just about the 4-2 rather than the 6.
Oh, 4-2. Yeah. So when it comes to when it comes to this, I don't think people realize right now, one thing that's really annoying for archers is they just feel slow. So anywhere where you
Yeah.
can squeeze out more archer speed, it's better. And another one I thought I might make a video on is actually between the support tree and the skill tree.
Mhm.
Right. So right now, conventional wisdom is you want to go skill tree. And part of the reason why is because it's very annoying. Right here, elixir. You literally have 3 points that goes into healing that you're wasting a lot of the time. And then hasted departure, like after leaving a building or resource point. Okay, like when you have 5-6 marches, whatever, you're not gonna just micro one march and do that. So you're literally wasting 6 points. It's very annoying. But if you look at how rejuvenate works and emergency protection, what you get out of these two is, I think that's almost like better value than anything else you can get. So I don't know if support or skill tree is better, right? But like regardless, support you get 3% more march speed. Leadership you get 2% more march speed. And when you have more march speed, you can hit a target that's out of position easier. You retreat just a little bit faster, so you take less damage. There's actually an offensive and defensive benefits for that, and it's just more fun to use, right? When the march is too slow, which is why I'm not really high on Gorgo and Luchette, just because when something just feels really slow, you just feel like you're like lumbering around, and even if it trades really well, it's not that fun. I'd rather use something faster. So for me, it's pretty clear cut. If you haven't made it yet, it's 4-2 or 2-2-2. But if you have the 6 piece, it's not like some like big deal, right? And then I made a video about this, and this is just, I mean, just pure math. You actually want to go the leadership gloves over the leadership boots. People think, oh, leadership boots, you get health, you want to go with that, right? But when you actually add the stats together and then how it translates over to damage dealt, the leadership gloves should pair with the pants and not the boots.
Interesting.
So a lot of people will actually sacrifice this, right? Instead of getting defense, they'll go Dragon's Breath gloves to get
which gives
attack,
yeah.
right? And then they'll go leadership pants and leadership boots to get health and health. They're like, oh, there's more health, it's better. Like literally, if you do the math though, right? And Wit Gaming, I don't know if you're familiar with him, like came out with a formula that's still how like health, defense, and attack and troop count scales. If you use that formula, the way to go is actually leadership gloves and pants, and not leadership pants and boots.
All right. I've never even crafted leadership, so like I'm literally like I have no clue about anything.
Yeah, I mean, you did this, so don't lose sleep over it. Like it's not like it's bad, right? But it's just like if you have the options, this is a micro optimization. Okay, so this is my third. Actually, Big Kane turned me on to this. I'm excited to try it out. So for my 2 inventory, I'm running Scipio and Guan Scipio, right? And then Luce Alex. And then I'm running Nevsky Joan, right? If I had Huo, I would actually run Huo with Joan just because I want maximum damage to keep getting kills, but I don't. But for Herman, I think right now everyone's running ZL primary, Herman secondary, right? So I thought, well, maybe support tree. I don't think that's the way to go. But Big Kane actually turned me on to Herman and YSG. And he actually made a video, I think it's about a month ago, maybe a month and a half, that showed the damage output. So the damage output of Herman YSG is higher than Herman ZL for some reason. I haven't thought about it too much, but he's shown it consistently in tests. And then when I sub this out in Canyon, it actually did better in Canyon. So at least in that kind of control setting, Herman YSG is more than viable. And I'm going to run Boudica with ZL. So this is my second archer set. And this is my archer.
Herman YSG Boudica ZL.
Boudica ZL, yeah. And I don't think anyone's talked about that. And it takes off. It's not, I stole it from Big Kane. Like I didn't come up with it. But I want to try it out. I think I'm going to use that software that you used in that video you made.
Yeah.
Because I like that kind of stuff. It's really interesting, right? And I think he wants to charge like $50 or something.
Yeah.
And then my second cap march right now is actually going to be Mina William. It is actually, and people hate on this march, but William, like Mina's just whatever. He's
that's a really good swarmer march if you want to swarm a flag for sure.
Yeah, but William is so underrated. I think it's the most underrated commander in this game right now. He's just so underrated, and he actually makes this march not that bad. When I was running 6 marches, Mina William was actually my 4th best march. And funny enough, like when I was running Herman, ZL, and then Boudica YSG. Boudica YSG was actually my worst March.
Yeah.
So he's kind of a placeholder until the new cab comes out. And do I have... Oh, I think I have the... I don't even have it. And I have like an armament set for Wedge. I don't know if you want to see that or not. Sure, I'll pull it up. So that's where that is right now. You can see like defense is super low, but
yeah, your armors are definitely a lot better than mine. He's
so
pulling
like,
stuff out of the back pocket.
So I would say for like I have six solid sets of armaments. Like this is like my second cab armament, right? Because I put a lot of attention into it. My gear is like mid at best, but like the combination of the two with 6 marches is how I could get away with fielding like Mina, William, having the gear I have, because I have more marches. And then, you know, you have the resources and activity to keep up. You could still perform, and then as you're catching up in equipment. So right now, most of my focus is on equipment. And I'll just say it on stream, right? Like if I don't double my KP, there's fighting in this next KVK, I would actually be really disappointed, because like it's almost like KP blue balls for me. Like it's been 2 KVKs in a row now, but I just feel like there's like no fighting, where it's so one-sided, it's over, that like I can't even go all out if I wanted to. So that's kind of my hope too, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to move up to a higher level.
Alrighty.
Other than that, I'm a VIP, so you can see it's close.
Oh yeah, almost 17. 17 is a big threshold for the all damage.
Yeah, 5% all damage. Like, so more than gems should be coming out like the next 2 or 3 days, right? So I'll probably do that, and then by the beginning of April, I'll definitely have it for the other more than gems, or I'll just spend it if we have a fighting before then.
All right. Wait, like, give me a second. I want to read chat. Big Kane skill damage tree equal damage, skill tree equal damage, support tree equal balance and speed. March speed on archers is insanely important. They should be the best troop type in the game. They can't connect for long enough. But they can't connect for long enough, and they can't retreat fast enough, said Big Kane. GG with the Thai bucks, greatly appreciated. I guess the stream went long enough. We were able to wake up. I appreciate it, GG.
How much is 349 Thai bucks?
I think.
You know the conversion rate?
That's like about like, I don't know if it updated on my side. I think it's like 20. I actually don't know the conversion rate off the top, but appreciate it, GG. I have a question. Would you recommend working on Herman first or ZL? I only have YSG expertise.
So I would actually work on Herman first. Like I said, I think Herman's the second best commander in the game, and people don't agree. But like his poison and a lot of what he does, one, because it's so unique to archers, right? Like right now, like you need march speed. You like he's Scipio but better. And you think if you hold Scipio in high regard, like why wouldn't you hold Herman? And archers really need a commander like that. So I think Herman would actually pair a lot better with YSG than ZL. So
yeah,
that would be the way I would go.
All right.
Now, if it doesn't work, it's Big Kane's fault.
Yeah, Big Kane.
I need to test it in. I need to test it on the field. But as far as in Canyon, it seems to actually work, and his testing it held up too.
Okay, so you got fighter from the chat.
They're being generous.
55% fighter.
Yeah, I need to prove myself.
I'm definitely getting farmer though, because Chad likes trolling me.
Nah, you're clearly a fighter.
All right. So this is my count. This is what we're working with. Let me set up my gatherers real quick to show how much of a fighter I am. A farmer I am, rather. Do you have specific gathering pairs? I've been using the same like marches on all my farm accounts. I like keeping all of these guys together. And I also, oh yeah, wait. Our 7 marches are going away tomorrow, so gotta farm as much as possible. Okay.
Is this a screen capture from Streamlabs that you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, the quality is like way better than whatever the hell I was using before.
Oh really? It's so funny because people were asking like, oh, what do you use to stream? What do you use to stream? But okay, so this is my account. I'm at 6.2 million power, but we're getting troop return in less than 24 hours. Should be back to about 80 million probably. I stay at around the 80 to 90 million range is where I'm usually comfortable at. I'm at 13 billion KP. This is the KP breakdown. 557 million T5s and 190 million T4s. What else is there? I guess we could go to more stats. This will make it a lot easier to see because I think we're in the bottom left here. It's pretty interesting.
You're at 80% farmer. Man, these guys are haters.
I told you.
Sorry.
Highest power at 92.5 million power. Deads at 26.8 million deads. I don't know what else is there to see. I guess we've been looking at armaments and all that kind of stuff, so we go ahead and look at my troops here. My pairs, I use Nevsky with Joan, but with what you guys have been talking about, probably gonna try out the Nevsky with William. But yeah, this is my primary cap set. We got the KVK pieces, we got the, what do you call it, the two-piece, we got the two-piece the Ash of the Dawn, and then Navarre's Control as the floaters, and then we got Dagger and Ring. For my second cap set, this is what I'm running right now. I didn't have the iconic crystals to iconicize these, but I do now. But yeah, we are running the 4-piece set here with Navarre's and Ash of the Dawn, and then we got Ring, and then Mora's Web, which I kind of regret. And then it would be Wookie Bing with William.
Why do you regret the Mora's Web?
Mora's Web, like from what I've been told, isn't really high prio. Like you'd much rather have something else than a Mora's Web. Like you reduce it more, like the target's defense and all that kind of stuff, but from what I've been seeing from like Seawell and all that kind of stuff, they said it's more beneficial to just get another dagger than run a Mora's. But okay. So yeah, that Wookie Bing with Joan, I guess, would be the Martad try. We have the infantry sets here. I guess we could look at the armaments. My armaments aren't that good. We got, I guess the stats are kind of made up with but like I don't invest in armaments at all. Like I didn't like the system. I feel like they improved it a little bit, so I might invest a little bit into it just to get the 150. It really depends on the luck I get from the chests, because I didn't open up the chests I got from the mail yet. I'm gonna make a video about it and then we'll see.
If you ever want to do like an armament stream, I think I could like really help you with that, because I think it'll help the people watching too. Like when to stay with one armament, and then when do you pivot and actually just.
Oh yeah, you know what? I usually do my armaments like the day before, or a couple days before fighting. So like, if you want to hop on a stream, because we're gonna be in the same KD, so like we could definitely hop on a stream and do something like that.
I think that would actually help other people out a lot too, because I see a lot of like even like streamers, or not streamers, like content creators, like they make some mistakes with it. I'm just like, it's cringe, you know, just because it's numbers. Like I know how this works, and some of the stuff they're saying and doing, it's not effective.
And then this is my secondary armaments. As I said, like it's pretty bad, but I think it kind of, there's a lot of stats in the inscriptions at least, so I think it at least balances out a little bit, but still like the base stats are really, really low.
You could boost that up. Yeah. Oh my god, you're gonna be a monster this next KVK. You're already a monster, but even more of a monster.
This is, yeah, as I said, this is my primary inf sets. We got the two inf KVK pieces. I kind of regret this as well. As an open field fighter, I feel like the 4-piece is just better. Like the march speed and inf is so important, but Like I feel like with Guan Yu, I was running this with Guan Yu for a little bit and it was so slow. But yeah, we have the floaters in Eternal Night and Hope Cloak. We got the crit Karok's War Drums. And then we got the secondary imp sets, and I actually don't have enough iconic crystals for these, so but it's the 4-piece with the same 2. And then for armaments, we could go ahead and take a look. My infantry armaments are rather ass. We got like barely any stats on this. And then I think my Guan Yu might have the better ones. Yeah. But it's still not the best. So yeah, armaments are definitely something I need to invest in and work on, I guess. And then finally we have the archer stuff, where this is the 6-piece sets. I was able to crit 2 of these and then I refined this one. So I got my Zhuge Liang running that. And be Zhuge Liang with Herman was what I ran last KVK, and then Boudica with Nebu/YSG is what I ran for the secondary march, and that is another 6-piece, but we didn't get any crits for that one, which was really sad. And then we could go ahead and look at the armaments here. It's actually not that good. Like, I got super humbled with the armaments with what we were looking at earlier. It's actually not that good in hindsight with what everyone else has as armaments. I'm like, yo, what the hell? You guys have like 10 plus everything. But yeah, this is what I'm running, and that's what I got. I don't know.
I mean, so this is actually the most impressive account we've seen today, right?
What are you talking about? Nah, the armaments are so trash.
I mean, it's like instead of like, it's almost like wherever you're at now, it's a very like low investment boost you could get. But even like with your armaments, like your gear is so far ahead, and you're already getting like multiple billion KPs per KVK. Like it's clearly the best account that we looked at today.
Wow, that's a compliment. We looked at a lot of good accounts, so that's a pretty big compliment. But I definitely like. I kind of knew that indexing in gold heads, and this is how I look at it. Gems is essentially is like the limiting resource for a lot of things. It's like gems is kind of like money in Rise of Kingdoms, where you can invest it into anything. For example, like if you needed resources, you could gem resources. If you needed speed ups, you could gem speed ups. The way that I'd been investing my gems since the start of the game was, sure, you do the initial wheels to get your gold heads and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like nowadays people over index in the amount of gold heads you need, because there's so many events in the game that give so many gold heads, and you don't really need that many gold heads. And the way that gold heads scale is like, as soon as you have your like 5 marches, or 6 marches, all you need to do is save up like, you know, the 1 point, exactly. Save up enough to max the next commander, and then you're already at that investment. So at this point, I only do wheels to 10, and with that, I've just been spending all of my gems and all of my kind of resources when I can into gear, because and that's kind of like how.
Yeah. Put it this way, I think you could spend about a third of the amount of money that you would spend on your equipment right now to get the same boost in armaments. Like, seriously, like if you just start, so in Search of Wonders, I don't know if that event's still up right now. The is it on? Yeah, Imperial, geez, Canadian dollars. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how that thing scales. Okay, but yeah, so if you just like accumulate these chests and you want to do another stream where like you open it before a fight and we go over how to optimize it, I think you could get like a 10% boost on your effectiveness like over the next month of just saving up. Oh, you already have some saved up. Yeah, because some of the ones that are like worse, it's so easy to get like big boosts from where you're at. Like it doesn't take much at all.
Yeah,
you know, and you can really clean that up like easily.
Because it's even gotten to the point where for example, for Alliance mobilization, like I didn't even get the gold heads. I got the blueprint pieces, and then like Like
Yeah,
that's the point where I'm at, because like I don't need gold. I literally don't need them anymore. So
Oh, you don't want Lapu Lapu?
I mean, he is Filipino and I'm part Filipino, but instead of that, like if you're smart with, that's a thing that's really important. If you're smart with your gold heads, the only person I regret maxing is Flavius and Sargon. But if you're smart with your gold heads, like you literally just don't need to, like you don't need to invest too much into gold heads. Like once you're like 2-3 years.
What was the story on Flavius?
Flavius? I was an Inf main and I thought I'd be a Garrison one day, and then I maxed my Flavius, used him for 1 KVK, and then he became outdated. So, but yeah, like
you have so many.
The thing is though, I don't buy bundles for, and I guess that's the biggest thing that I was trying to tell Rise of Kingdoms is that I don't buy bundles for my equipment necessarily, right? Like the equipment that I've gotten was from events. Like I never bought I've never bought Geared Up. I've never bought like the egg event bundle. Yeah. Like I don't buy bundles like that or for the things. Like I use the gems that I get from the bundles. And I guess like In Search of Wonders would be a good way to do so, but like I wish there were more events for armaments that use gems rather than just buying straight up bundles. But
and you're a mid spender. And what's your ID at?
I'm at 8. I'm at 8 digit 8155445.
So you have like a year and a half on me. Your gear is like really far ahead for your account age.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I super, because the thing is like, especially with now the iconic system, I was getting to the point where I'm like, yay, I could finally start refining stuff. And then now the iconic system's out, so like I feel like over indexing in gear is completely fine. I like now the armor system has improved to the point where now I'm kind of comfortable of like, okay, I could invest and at least every 150 I'll be able to get something. Now like travel dispatches, they don't give random food and all that kind of stuff anymore, so
yeah, exactly.
Like that'll be a huge influx of armament, so I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, what's actually really cool for you is you bypass all the bullshit. So like it's actually a lot easier for you to catch up now compared to the people that were like just investing from the very beginning. Can you imagine that you get a hunter and you can't even re-roll it and you're just sitting on it, like, or like all that stuff, like, whereas you could catch up like really easily now. Yeah,
true.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
Most impressive account, best content creator voice for Rise of Kingdoms.
Oh my goodness, I don't know about anything. I don't know about that, but I appreciate the love.
I feel like you could talk about anything and people would actually watch just because of your voice.
15. I did a video about how much I've spent. I think it was around 16 over. Wait. I think it was like 15, 16. I actually don't remember off the top of my head anymore. Let me pull up the video. After I got them to, whoops, 16. Oh wait, no, that was Lilith games, so it was 14, like around 14k USD. But yeah. All right, so that is it. I am a farmer according to chat, so.
Yeah? Wait, what's the vote in the
it was 50. It's 53 to 46. It's 53 to 46.
Haters.
It's all good. It's a democracy up here. I'll take it. I'll take it on this end, man. It is what it is.
That's like are you really a mid spender? I feel like you're a whale.
I buy gold. Like I could show you the gold chest I buy. Like I save every single gold chest that I buy. That's the rarity of the gold chest. Like I buy Mountain Warfares.
Yeah.
I bought Forge Finery because that was a really good bundle. That's like the Christmas holiday bundle. I bought some Fate Changers during the 960 KVK because I was so desperate on speed ups.
Because then you just did a really good job of investing because your gear is better than whales with older account than you. And then you're like, I'm a mid spender. So I'm like, damn.
I think
you have 6 marches.
I think I'm I mean, like at this point, I spend mostly on, and the thing is, like that 14k, a lot of it is uninvested with Flux scripts. So like I have like 1k in gold chest in Flux. So.
Let's whale.
But yeah, there you go.
All right, man.
Anyways, bus driver, appreciate you for coming on, man. It was a pleasure. And this is gonna be collab
fun.
number one of many. I'm looking forward to you coming into the kingdom. We're gonna definitely be talking like the insights. Like this is the first farmer fighter where I go over my account. I'm like, yo, I'm actually learning some stuff right now. Like I'm like learning some stuff about my own account. You know what I mean? So be sure to check out Bus Driver. Be sure to subscribe to him. A newer content creator. And he's been like, I love how like straightforward your videos are. It's just literally your title is like the question and then your video is like the answer, literally. So it's like
someone was like, I love your videos. I'm like, oh, thanks. It's like it gives straight defense contractor PowerPoint vibes. I'm like, compliment, thanks. But yeah, looking forward to playing with you guys, people in 68. Also, if you guys want to come hang out in 68 and fight in 68, recruitment's still open.
Yeah, there you go. Exclamation point migration. And yeah, it should be some fun stuff, man. Anyways, appreciate you for coming on.
All right, man.
Appreciate everyone for coming on to the stream. I'm actually still gonna be streaming. I have another stream set up for watching that 960 KVK. But I'll be rating myself there. But yeah, Bus Driver, you're all good to go, man. I'll definitely talk to you some other time.
Man. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, you need to help me out when I stream.
Of course, I got you, man.
I have no idea what's going on. Okay.
All right, peace. Alrighty, so that was Bus Driver. Really cool guy. Super happy that he's coming into the KD. Is a big catch from Panther and them. Apparently there's some stuff going in this 960 KVK. Like, do you guys want to check that out? Is that something you'd want to see? I have a stream set up, but I just want to see it. I just want to see it from I want to litmus test it. I want to see if it's actually like a good thing to watch right now. All right, let's see. 960. Shout out to everyone for watching too while the 960 KVK is going on. Like, I know there's probably a lot of interest in this and probably a lot of people streaming this KVK. But you guys came in to take a break and watched Farmer Fighters, so real ones. 960 might get pushed out today. Oh wow, there's a lot of 1093 numbers. I mean, they're definitely on their last couple of legs here. I'm guessing they were like holding this really well because they're not even trying to push into here anymore. But okay, yeah, we'll keep streaming this then. I'll take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna raid myself. We're gonna start a whole new stream for this. So hashtag Ploto raid to myself, I guess. But appreciate everyone for watching this Farmer Fighter. It was a lot of fun, and to everyone that submitted your accounts, thank you to the accounts that we weren't able to submit, or that we weren't able to go through. Be sure to submit again because I'm gonna be 100% gonna be doing this once per month, but maybe it was Farmer Fighter Fridays. You know what I mean? First Friday Farmer or Fighter or something. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Peace.